Hello, and welcome to OBS successfully unmuting the things I tell it to unmute. Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of Ryuutama Seyo, aka Travel, our Ryuutama game here on Twitch. Today's a struggle. Okay, I'm just gonna come right out and say it. Today's a bit of a struggle. Lindy is at a convention today, and was hoping to play remotely from a hotel room, but unfortunately the hotel internet had other plans. So she is not here, and Jolie will be joining us for part of the episode, but cannot stay for the whole thing. So just bear with us today. Give us your patience. But if you saw the OVA, or you saw the disasterful episode of From Dust, you know that it will continue to be awesome regardless.
Yep.
So
Summer and I got this. It'll be fine.
yeah. I mean, honestly, I could stand up and just walk out of here and it would be fine.
Just let it happen, yeah.
Yeah, like Jess and Summer have this shit on lock. It's basically their channel.
Yeah.
We're just here to be up on our bullshit and be supervised.
Supervised bullshit. We need
So-
to make sure it doesn't get out of control.
Yep.
So with that disclaimer out of the way, let's do some check-ins. Jess, how have you been? Yesterday was like a completely normal day for you, right?
Yeah, well, yesterday was very normal. I did a whole lot of nothing, and I got older, I guess. I'm older because yesterday was my birthday.
Yeah, happy
yay.
birthday!
Thanks. We played The Quiet Year very late into the night. Dylan and myself and several other friends. That was a wild, not at all quiet time.
No.
It was delightful, though. I think I want to do it again because it was a lot of fun and it was interesting to stream and involve the audience.
I'm desperate to play that game. I want to play so
You're
bad.
in for the next one. The Long March finished officially on Encounter Roleplay on Tuesday. I died.
Congrats. Oh, less congrats.
I was killed by my own party, no less.
Wait, what?
They betrayed my sweet wizard
Oh my god.
and basically
Happy
murdered
birthday.
her in
Like,
front
as
of
a
her
whole
evil
party?
brother. Yeah. Well, all but one of them.
They just turned on you and were like, fuck you! Damn!
Brutal.
It was
That's-
more like a fuck you to her brother who had some nefarious purposes involving all of them. So they're like, well, we're gonna kill her because he wants her alive for some reason. So
Wow!
it was crazy.
With friends like these, right?
Yep. So she got ice picked in the head. It was fine. I'm glad to be here.
Oh my
I'm
god.
glad to be here.
Where nothing bad will happen to you. At least not your
Holy.
friends betraying you with an ice pick to the head.
Yeah.
Encounter roleplay, like an ice pick to the head. Jeez. Wow.
So that
well,
was my week.
Yeah.
my
Happy
God.
Saturday. Glad to have you here.
This is why I love Ryuutama. It refreshes my soul.
Yeah.
Same.
Let me just change some
Oh,
GM
right,
notes
sorry.
real quick.
Lynn has corrected me. She was shot 3 times in the stomach by crossbows and then was ice picked in the brain. Like 2 feet away from her evil
What?
necromancer brother, who was very upset about it.
Oh
Well.
my god.
Happy birthday.
Birthday.
Wow. That's
So-
well, yeah. Well,
Now you understand why I was not that mad about Rydia.
Yeah, I'm fucking speechless.
Been
dude.
through worse.
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
was my week.
So flawless transition. Summer, please give me time for my brain to recover. And what have you been up to? How's your week been?
My week has been really good. Had a lot of streams this week. This was my first week. Well, everything but Thursday. I had streams every day this week. We're getting like back into my full-time schedule. And so Tuesday, I emceed Urban Shadows for the first time. And I was stressed to heck, but it was really, really fun. And I shot Eric in the first like 10 minutes that we were playing, and it was awesome because I don't have to roll anything. I can just shoot them whenever I want. It's really it was good. No, it was really fun. And then last night we had our series finale of Monster Hearts, which has been going for 7 months. And as like I held it together till the end of the stream, then the moment we turned it off, I just bawled my eyes out.
Aww.
It was so good. And just like it's that good feeling of you're finishing a story and you get that closure, and we had a happy ending, but it's still like saying goodbye to those characters is really, really hard. And so yeah, it was a bittersweet episode. We went for 5 hours. It was so funny because at the beginning Dingo was like, well, we might only go an hour and a half, we might go the full 3 hours, I really don't know. 5 hours later we were finally winding down. Oopsie. I was like, you should have known better. We're all talkers, we can go forever in those scenes. But yeah, it was just a really good stream filled week. Had Burning Wheel, so good. Always messes me up.
I love that your metric for, oh, it was a good game, is I bawled afterward.
Yeah.
It was really good. It was really good. Yeah. I mean, if I cry, then it was probably good.
Fair. Jolie, how
Hi.
have you been? It's been 2 weeks for you. What how's it been? What have you been up to?
I'm back home now. Like I was at my parents' place last time, and I'm back, and I'm on little vacation this weekend, in nature just outside this window, and it's lovely. Yeah, it's been good. It's been really relaxing. I haven't done too much, but it's been good just to like rest. Yeah, it's been awesome.
Rest is good. Relaxation is important. People should do more of it.
They should. Yeah.
Looking at
like
looking at
9:30.
these two faces over here.
What what are you talking about? I rested yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm good for like a month now.
I seriously have been going to bed at like 9:30, and it's been insane.
Awesome.
It's been crazy. I feel like a psycho when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah, it's like you're an entirely different person, right?
Basically. I'm like, I've been sleeping for nearly 10 hours. What's going on?
Yeah, that's every time I go from my sleep schedule is an absolute fucking disaster to it's functional. When I wake up on those mornings, I'm like, oh, I can do stuff. And then I sit down and I do stuff, and then 2 hours later I'm like, I've done everything I was gonna do today. What? But yeah. Well, I'm glad you're getting some much needed rest, Jolie.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm glad
I got
that
my Legend of Zelda crop top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zelda
Which
buddies.
I'm so happy that I get to wear.
I have a Song of Storms Make It Rain joke shirt
Oh my gosh.
because I'm a nerd.
Critical Role, because whatever.
But yeah,
It's a good
let's
show or something, I guess. Maybe
It's okay. It's not the entire reason I don't have streams on Thursdays. Anyway, let's play some Ryuutama, huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Yokosuyo.
So, pop us over to that screen and open the GM stuff I should have opened during those introductions. Okay. All right, roll 20. Come on, catch up. I'm on top of things.
信じている Roll 20 さん。
Okay,
Or,
well, roll
you know,
20
maybe-
insists that's not a thing. I'm just going to open the file over here. That's the wrong file.
So,
Guys,
as we
we're
said,
on top of our shit.
struggling today, but it's not
Yeah.
just us.
Everyone
Also
just
roll 20.
be patient.
Oh, and of course, the moment I get it open on my computer, it opens in roll 20. Jesus
course.
Christ.
Naturally.
A light early morning breeze tousles your hair, complemented by the sweet smell of the freshly pounded strawberry rice cakes in the bundles at your back. The four of you stand encircled by a murmuring crowd at the base of the temple to spring, as Priestess Sakura descends the stairs toward you, carrying a small lacquer box.
It's the box.
It is the box. She,
box.
she walks up to you, and this sense of familiarity washes over the two of you, Mule and Lamb. She speaks now to you and to the gathered crowd. We gather here to say farewell to this season's bearers of the amulet. Sakura smiles at you, Lamb, as she hands you the box. You will carry the amulet of seasons to the city of sun, where it will be enshrined in the temple to summer, so that all lands can revel in the changing seasons. The blessings of all the seasons, all the dragons, and all of us gathered here go with you as you set out on your journey. Be safe, be swift, be kind. Sakura leans in close. Goodbye, friends. What do you do?
Bye. She takes it,
So we're
clutching it so tight, and turns to the rest of the group. We've got to protect this. It's our only job.
That's right.
sounds like a plan, boss. You're the
Sakura,
leader, right?
Yes, Meal?
be safe.
Of course.
Shall we go?
Guess there's nothing else to do.
Yep. Let's do it.
Alright. I would
Cool.
like some condition checks.
Of course.
Of
course
Because
you
it is the
would.
beginning of a day.
Of course you would like condition
I'm
checks.
fine.
And I am extremely good at those.
I mean, you were doing pretty well
Well,
last.
you know.
I'm the best at condition checks.
Oh!
Nice!
God.
Oh my god!
I think that's our
Dang,
first. I
son.
think that's our first crit, isn't it?
Oh my gosh. No, I
Or maybe-
critted last episode too.
Oh my God, Jolie.
Ah, damn it.
MLG.
Why am I? There we go. Condition check.
Killing it. Please be
And-
good.
I love that his crit
I'm waiting
is
for the-
minimum.
Not a fumble.
Eh.
An 8 is actually really good. Yeah. So both Lamb and Danjin get to bump a stat for today by 1 because they hit 10 or higher. Yeah, I don't think I even need to ask why y'all are stoked. I think it's pretty clear.
Which
you
explains
had-
why Mule is just
Yeah. I mean, you're a bit above. It would be like 6, right? Like a 6 is okay, and 8's pretty good. It's not amazing. You're not losing your fucking shit like the two of these suckers. But
they're so excited.
but you are in good spirits today, and especially after like that climactic fight yesterday at the end of the spring challenge. Things are just sort of working out for you. So you head out from the City of Blossoms, and as it is the beginning of the day, this is technically when herb gathering checks should happen.
Ooh la la.
I believe we have 2 of those in the party now.
Yes.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
got an 11.
Oh wait, no,
And-
just kidding.
Is that an 8? That is an 8.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you both passed. I need to double
I
check.
never pass my herb checks.
That's
I think
true.
I passed
Maybe-
like 2 last time, and I found poison one time.
Yeah, this will
Maybe
be.
Mule helped her today.
This will probably be the last time.
Oh, that's hateful.
So our terrain today is rocky. So you find a leaf that is it's called giant's palm, and it's sort of like it's a fern, I think, and it's used to help ease foot pain. So it is an annual that produces light green leaves covered in mucus, and it prefers wet climates. But when used after taking damage from a travel check, you recover that damage, and so both of you find a usable dose of that.
Nice.
How long does this last?
24 hours.
Well,
It lasts today.
So, well, I'll probably need it, but anyway.
I mean,
Well, I have a horse now, so maybe not.
you do. Are you riding your
Hell yes.
glorious fjord horse?
I am.
Um,
Or will be when we set off.
Lamb, are you riding Giddy?
no way.
No way. I love that. You just like
Trust that.
you have a mount and you don't use it. It's so good. All
I
right.
don't trust that child.
I think.
As well, you shouldn't.
I think maybe Danjin is trying to perfect the surfing with Giddy.
You're like trying to stand on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Come on,
absolutely biff it several times.
Giddy. Yeah.
The city rises away behind, the misty spires of the landscape hiding it from view. Overhead, a cloudy sky casts everything in gray and muffles the sounds of nature, elevating by contrast the sound of your footfalls on the dirt path to an introspective rhythm as the last bites of your rice cakes melt in your mouth. I'm going to need travel checks.
What's the
So-
level of this terrain, by the way?
It is 8.
All right. Well, horse doesn't really matter, but that's
Oh,
fine.
actually, no, the level is 2. Sorry, the difficulty is 8.
Gotcha.
So the horse does give you a +1, and as much as Danjin, you're struggling with Giddy, you do
Yeah.
get a +1 from Giddy.
Do I? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just barely got it.
All
With
right.
Giddy's help.
Let's see. Yeah. So you got the 8. Of course, Lamb is fine with a 12 because always. And let's see. 4 plus. Oh my.
Nope.
Mule, no.
No.
I don't know how that happened.
You gotta use your leaf.
That's fine.
So yeah, is it just that you're like, you didn't actually ride Scotty most of the way, and you're not used to riding a horse, or like
No.
what is it that
Could
tires
just be
you
the-
out or hurts you?
This is not the terrain that Scotty is used to, and so I probably struggled a little bit keeping control of her, I suspect.
Gotcha.
Might
Yeah,
have
because
led to a bit of an injury.
these paths are rocky and winding, and so you're having to like pull Scotty this way. Wait, no, over it.
Yep.
And so you just sort
Yep,
of
overcorrected at least once, and that probably ended in disaster.
yeah. So you are going to take half of your HP in damage, but
Cool.
you have Giant's Palm, so
Yep, I'm gonna use that because I don't have health to go around.
accurate.
Yeah.
So, with healing, do I have to wait until we camp to use that, or
No, it says
just use it?
yeah, it just says used after taking damage from a travel check. Recover that damage.
Cool. Done.
Boom, handled. And then I need a direction check. So it's been a
I
while
got
since
that.
we did this. It's a so one person doesn't, one person can help.
That's my job. I'm the
I can
mapper.
help.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
So,
Yeah.
and also I will cast a thing that makes me better at that as soon as I find it in my
Arrow compass.
giant spell list. Yeah,
One
arrow
Yeah.
compass.
giant compass.
Oh my lord. It's in here somewhere. There it is. All right. Do. Magic?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, so you cast it just fine.
Woohoo! So get a bonus on the direction check.
And what's your incantation? It's in the rules, I'm sorry.
I know it's stashed away in a page I need to find, so we'll just assume that happened, and I'll look for that later and do it next time. Because otherwise we'll be here for 5 minutes.
All right. And Danjin is trying to help with the direction check.
With a 5.
Yeah, I think he sees Mjol like casting this spell, and he's like, I know what I'm doing too, and he just starts like jumping up and down to like see if he can like conjure some like wind to like guide him in the right direction. Yeah, I think so. And he like starts like kind of pointing in the right direction.
Yeah. And
like,
while he's doing that is when Mjol is just like, he just casts the spell and the winds gather and form themselves into a compass and it points to true north.
Yeah. That way.
All right. Direction check time.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo!
Not even a contest. That is, you're fucking Magellan over here. Okay. Like, yikes. Hold on. I want to double check. So that's a total of 19. So that's beyond best in the land.
I know exactly where we are on the planet.
That is 1 point off of legendary. So yeah, you have no trouble whatsoever guiding the group through this terrain. Treacherous though it may be, and overcast though the weather may be, you know, you've gotten used to this. You know what you're doing. And so you make it through the day without too much incident until the evening. Fractured beams of sunlight break through the clouds as the sun moves behind the moon, and you pull your warmer clothes tight against a descending evening chill. Just then, Nono bleats from up ahead, and approaching, you see an elderly man mirthfully petting the enormous goat.
Well, looks like you made a friend.
Hello.
Sir, I'd be careful about doing that.
Nono's quite tame.
Yes, yeah. I can see he's like slowly getting pushed off of the road by Nono.
He kind of bites.
It's okay, I can hit him. She'll run up and grab Nono, pull him back.
Okay, yeah, he in protest, I'm like, you have to like suplex him to pull him away. There's just this boom. Are you all right?
She's fine. This is normal.
She's the lamb.
I feel great.
We're gonna see like little lamb poking out from underneath. No,
I'm
fine. All right.
Our apologies. Are you all right?
Quite. Thank you.
Where are you going?
I'm actually headed to the City of Blossoms, but
We just came from there.
Did you?
They had a celebration in our honor.
Mm-hmm.
Lamb?
I'm just telling.
She's the lamb, and he's the mule. You know, the lamb and the mule.
It's kind of confusing out of context.
I'm afraid
They're a big deal. You just must not be familiar. That's okay.
It's fine.
I've been out in the forest for quite some time.
Oh, how long?
Probably 2 months by now.
Oh, well, we had a friend that kind of went into the forest, so I was going to see if you'd seen her, but probably not, because it was longer than 2 months ago.
I was mostly looking at plants, so didn't
What
really
kind of
see
plants?
anyone else.
I found this morning, and she pulls out the giant leaf.
Oh, yes, giant's palm, of course. You know, that has useful healing properties for travelers such as yourself.
Yes, I'm well aware. I already used mine.
I haven't needed
see.
mine yet. It's probably gonna dry up by morning.
He nods toward you, Mule, a fellow scholar.
Something of that sort, yes.
Should probably study how to walk properly.
You get the dirtiest scowl from down on his literal high horse.
It's
And he
okay.
just kind of edges Scotty off to one side, and she kind of...
That was quite unkind, young man.
Me? What? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure you do. Is there perhaps a reason that you feel the need to bring him down at this moment?
Oh. No.
Kind of judgy coming from a stranger.
I agree.
I'm sorry. My apologies. I have a hard time turning off the scholar.
Right, you've mentioned that already.
What exactly would a scholar be doing out in the forest for 2 months at a time?
Oh,
If I may be so bold.
pulls his pack out, drops it on the ground, pulls it open, and you just see, like, too many plants. Just way too many.
Too many plants!
I was studying the plants of the forest to see what they did. And
Are you
he
doing
just,
like a big project or something, or writing a book?
Oh, I'm Ono Atsunobu. I'm one of the, not to speak too highly of myself, I'm one of the foremost minds on herbalism in Mahoria.
Oh.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, and he holds out his hand.
I'm Lamb.
It's very much an honor to meet you, sir.
You've definitely read several books written by this guy.
Probably like all of them. He'll hop down from the horse to properly shake this guy's hand. It really is an honor to meet you. I've read all your books.
Really?
Yes.
Wonderful. What did you think of them?
It was a very good masterclass in herbalism. I spent the last several months teaching myself.
Did you now? Well,
Yes.
if you managed to find and properly utilize Giant's Palm, then it looks like they did their work.
Yes, sir. I think so. Thank you.
And then Danjin like swoops in and puts his arm around Mjol. He's like, "Hi, I'm Danjin." And he puts out his hand to shake this guy's hand.
He slaps Danjin's hand off and scoots further aside.
And then he like reaches around and he goes, "This is Mjol. He's my buddy, and he reads a lot, so I think he knows what he's talking about."
You
He'll
you
shake
you
your,
can stop touching me.
he'll shake your hand and lean in conspiratorially. I think you're misreading your relationship with this young man.
No, he just doesn't realize it yet.
Well,
Oh, we should probably be going. Real nice
yes.
talking to you about your plants.
I will point out it is getting on toward the end of the day. It is around time that you would be making camp.
Are you going to keep going to the city on your own? It's getting a bit late.
Well, about that, and he scratches like the back of his bald head awkwardly. I misjudged how long I was in the forest and how far I got from the City of Blossoms, and he looks down at his pack. I appear to have run out of food.
You have a bunch of plants. You can't eat any of those.
They're all deadly poisonous.
Oh.
Especially that one. And there's like this gorgeous purple flower. Don't eat that one.
Right.
So
Can you
pretty,
make
though.
cozier packs? Because I have animals and they
Yeah,
love
Gideon and Nona
beautiful
are like
flowers.
trying to like creep up on the back. He'll close the top.
Well, we could give you some food so you could get back. It's only about a day.
Yes, it's not far. It's just a bit late to be traveling on your own like that now.
I suppose you do have a point, Mule.
Yeah, we could feed you, Mr. Smart Guy. I'm pretty good at cooking too.
I wouldn't want to impose, but
It's no trouble at all. I think we've got enough to spare for one person.
thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.
And if need be, Danjan can go hungry.
What? No, that's mean.
It's okay. It's because he actually likes me.
That is a lie.
Mule, apologize.
No,
Apologize.
it's not necessary.
Yes, it is. We're a team. We don't talk to each other like that.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I am worried about it.
Let's
I know
just...
he likes me. Right, buddy?
So, Mule, where do you come from?
Me?
Yes.
The city of Snow.
So, you wouldn't happen to be the son of Lord Adlerstein, would you?
Yes.
Interesting. And he sits down as you guys start to make a camp. Well, I'm sure I don't need to tell you that it is not befitting of a noble to be rude to others.
You're right. My apologies. It was real offhand, but just polite enough to pass muster. As he gives a little bit of a nod and a bow and goes back to working on setting up the camp.
Speaking of which, let's do a camp check. So camp check is done by one person. It's Dex and Int, and one person can support. So who's doing the campy stuff?
I'm super smart and kind of Dexy.
I can. I have lots of decks, and I also have like a bonus for being a minstrel.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Go for it.
And then Mule
Double
support,
check.
because I'm not good at it.
I guess, yeah. Do I do the same thing but to help, essentially?
Yeah, so to help you roll the same check, and then if you succeed, then it adds.
I have a modifier in there and I don't remember why. It's a big one.
Fancy tent?
Was that our tent? our
Probably
crazy
fancy tent. Yeah,
Okay.
because fancy tent was
Plus 3,
camp
right?
checks.
Mhm.
But it also had to do with the snow.
Yeah, so I don't
let
think
me-
it applies anymore.
Yeah,
Let me pull that.
Also, I don't think I have that. Didn't Hecla take that with her?
I think Hecla had it.
Yeah, it
Okay,
was
I'm
an
just pulling up
Arctic
that.
tent, which gave a +2 bonus to camping checks. I think you have, you had like a large tent, maybe,
Yeah.
or something.
No, Arctic. I think it was an Arctic tent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you
Yeah.
had two tents.
I gave
Oh, yeah.
away the large, or Hecla gave away the large tent to
Oh,
those
okay.
those people.
So, do any of you have a tent?
I have a sleeping bag.
Did Kiro have a tent?
Would one of you like to? That's a good question. Does Kiro have a tent?
Can I
'Cause Kiro
can I
is
pretend I bought a tent?
technically here. Kiro does not have a tent.
To be fair, I would have bought a tent if I knew we didn't have one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
same.
so a tent is large enough for 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
It's size 3 and costs 120 gold. Or you could get a large tent, which is large enough for 10 people.
Oh,
Dang.
is it still size 3?
It's size 5
How
and
expensive is it?
500. 500.
Well, I might
but
as well.
You have a party of 4, so
I'm
you're
gonna get
either
a
going
large
to-
tent.
okay.
Can somebody take 2 of my rations, please?
Sure.
Well, you can also you're gonna eat some.
Oh yeah,
just
that's
now.
true.
So
Take
let's
one of my
see.
rations.
For the camp check.
And then it's 500, you said?
Yes, 500 size 5.
Okay.
All right. I've got one of your rations.
All right. So Mule, go ahead and roll to help with the camp check.
Okay. Do.
All right, that passes. So Danjin will get an additional +1.
Okay, here we go. Hey,
Okay,
10.
so with a 10, that is good enough. You managed
Awesome.
to set up camp reasonably well. All current HP is doubled. All MP is recovered. Mark a ration for each of you. Since we don't have our quartermaster for today, we also also mark a ration for Atsunobu.
I'll take one down off of my stash.
Okay.
Sure. Also, before we go to bed or while we're making food, you definitely hear Danji going, "Tastes good, tastes good, really good, it tastes good," and uses his taste good taste magic on the food.
All right, so that means you'll get a +1 to your condition checks the following morning.
Yep.
And Lamb, can you mark off 3 water from
For sure.
the water you have stored?
Mhm.
I'm not going to make y'all spend resources on Kiro at the moment.
Okay.
Okay.
What's our current terrain? Rocky?
Rocky Hills.
Okay.
Oh, I actually have to roll
For a taste good taste?
a die to find out how many became delicious.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I should do that.
And you need to make a magic check to make sure that's
Magic check.
a fumble.
Yeah. What's the difficulty for it? Is it just...
It's just don't fumble.
Oh, I see.
Unless it's a thing that targets someone, in which case the difficulty is their condition.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right, yeah.
Yay. Okay, and now I actually roll to see how many. So just a spirit die. Is there a way for me to do that? Oh, I guess I'll just roll.
Yeah.
D8.
2. Okay, so 2
Okay,
people
so
are
only
getting
2 of them
+1.
are delicious.
So who gets the delicious food?
Well, obviously the lamb and the mule.
Oh my god.
My
You've
new
got
friend.
you've got like an okay ration off to the side, and then you come up and you like hand them the plate like, here, try it. It's really good.
Yeah. And then I turn to the scholar. I'm like, this is really good too.
He winks at you.
Yeah. Like, sorry,
Thank
my
you.
magic didn't work the way I wanted.
It's so good. We never had food this good the first time, Yule.
Neil doesn't say anything about it.
Wow.
I don't know what you all expected.
You
He's
know, neither did
speechless.
I.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Waking in the morning, you're met by the soft sound of a light rain against the tarp of your tent. As you step out of the tent and take in the earthy smells rising from the wet ground, Atsunobu is nowhere to be seen. In his place, a small note has been set out of the rain, next to a small vial of strange-smelling liquid.
Neil
Then-
will go take a look at that.
The note thanks you so much for the food and the company last night, and he hopes that this essence vial will act as a as repayment for your kindness. For mechanical needs, the essence vial is a thing that I meant to write down the stuff for. And I thought I did. Did I just not update it on Roll20 when I did that? Yeah, that's correct. So, Essence Vial. It is size 1. An herb placed in this vial is dissolved and preserved. The resulting concoction has the full strength of the herb, but gives it 5 uses that do not expire with time.
Wow.
The Essence Vial only works once. You can only put 1 herb in it, but that herb will be given 5 uses that don't expire.
Neat.
Cool.
Got it.
And then I think it's time for some condition checks.
Yep.
We'll see how y'all are feeling in the morning.
Easy.
But remember to add +1.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, Lamb. You're just never
mean-
going to get
Needed
below
to.
a 10.
No. Lamb is always fine.
10? No, 7. I can't.
Oh. Okay, and a 9. All right. Nice. Mule's feeling good. Lamb's feeling amazing. Go ahead and just boost your stat like always. But Danjin, what is it about today that isn't quite sitting well with you?
Sorry, 1 second. Just, I think he, what is it about today? I think he's starting to think about all the different places he wants to go, and he's a little bit undecided on, like, he had like a list of things he wants to see on this trip, and I think he suddenly realized this morning that there's so many things and he doesn't know which way he wants to go. And he's just staring at his list this morning like, there's so many things. And just like looking over all of them and not talking to anyone else.
He has a bucket list.
Yeah.
Aw, what a
This
cutie.
precious boy.
All right, let's get our journey checks handled. So, travel checks. How's everybody feeling?
Travel.
How's everybody walking today?
Let's find
Or,
out.
or
find out
riding,
together.
as the case
The-
may be.
The terrain
Should I
level.
do herb gathering too?
Oh yeah, herb gathering.
Mm.
God, I should really remember that. I should just
I
put up a
know.
post-it or something.
Oh.
You both do
Did I
amazing.
find an herb?
You both did great. I don't think that's not a crit, so I don't think anything special happens. Let me double check.
Mule is
The-
inspired.
Seriously. All right, herb gathering.
He just
Yeah,
met his herbalist hero, so
You
Very inspired looking for herbs this morning.
I think you're going to find more giant's palm, but let me just double check the stuff. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, because it's based on the terrain. So, given that it is still rocky terrain, you find more uses of giant's palm for today.
Cool. And now travel check.
Yes. Lamb is fantastic. Oh.
My
Okay.
companions, no!
Yeah, so with the rain today, our difficulty is up to 9.
Ooh.
So both Mule and Danjin have a rough go of it today. What's going on with Danjin? Why is Danjin not feeling so hot? What happens to hurt you or exhaust you?
Okay, so I think as we're traveling along, Danjin is sort of like close to Lamb, like talking her ear off about all these different things that they could see. He's like, there's these hippos that have horns that I've heard about in the Far East. And maybe if we go that way, we could ride on them. But then I heard about these trees in the Valley of Summer that are like jumbo, and like if we climb those, we could see all across the Summerlands. And as he's talking, he like sees something in the distance that he thinks is one of these horned hippos, and he's like, over there, and he just like runs in the direction of this
Over
thing
there,
that he thinks is a hippo, and he like trips and stumbles down a hill, and I think he like hurts his ankle or something as he's running down this hill. He's like,
Ooh.
oh, that's not a hippo.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I think
You
so. I'm
just
just
fell
kind
really
of,
far away down the hill.
yeah. And then, but he's like way more concerned that this wasn't a hippo. I thought that was a hippo.
Well, it's probably not yet. We have to walk a little bit further than 2 days away from the city to find a hippo.
I guess so. Sorry, I just got really excited.
I think we can all
really
safely
excited
assume that
too.
Kira is rolling the fuck out of her eyes.
Yeah.
yeah. That's probably a good guess.
All right, so knock your HP down to half, Danjin.
Half. Okay. Got
You
it.
can use my herb.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm not going to be
yeah.
using it.
Okay. Well, thanks, boss. Yeah, so he definitely takes the herb and like applies it to his like sprained ankle.
Perfect. So don't take damage then. And Mule, what about today doesn't work out for you?
Apparently the screaming wildlife.
Is there a peacock in your house?
It's a hippo.
That is a dog.
A wild stampede.
Are you sure?
That is a dog. They make noises like that sometimes. I think Mule probably had a moment where he was got.
Wow, the dog is
And
having terrible travel checks.
he's having anxiety right now. It's fine. I think Mule took a moment at one point to get off the road to let Scotty take a drink of some water and trying to get down to that area since we're still in rocky terrain. And it's raining. It was a little slippery and he probably slipped and twisted his ankle a bit. But he has an herb as well, and he quickly put that to use and then came back, and he's fine. It's fine.
There's like
Nobody has to know.
There certainly isn't like some mud on your pant leg.
Nope.
Did you fall?
I'm fine.
It's not what I asked.
It was slippery.
I
It's
know.
all right.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
And he will just get back on the horse.
All right, let's get some direction check goodness.
All right. I have my
Which
magic
way
now.
do we go?
Time to cast that good spell.
Mule
So-
just points you back to the City of Blossoms. Fuck it.
Gotta turn back around.
Yeah.
It's time to go home.
Fuck this.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah. So he'll
Check, right?
pull out his book, kind of give it a gentle toss. It starts to float, opens up to the pages as it glows a brilliant blue. And he will gesture and just say, "Oh, gentle west wind, come forth and guide our path. Arrow compass." The winds kind of swirl and gather, and we'll do the roll because why not?
Danton's trying to read the book over your shoulder.
You can't see anything on it because the pages are glowing, and
Oh,
I'm
I'm
sitting on a
sure.
horse, buddy. How are you doing
Just
that?
trying. Hey!
Hey!
Yeah, whatever. Mule is good at one thing.
I'm not gonna take your MP for that.
Okay, sweet. So I get the modifier.
All right, an 8 doesn't do it, Jolie.
I thought it was just a 5 to help.
No, you need to pass the
You need to
same
succeed the check.
difficulty as the terrain.
Oh, okay.
9, you said?
9, yes, 9 is what we're at today.
All right. I
Thanks.
will do the direction check.
Come on. Woohoo!
Whew. Okay. So
Still made it.
despite the rain, and the hilly terrain, you make it another day on, instead of getting mired. Moving on, you get ready to set up camp, and I think you're having some trouble tonight finding somewhere to actually just set up camp. Because everything is like waterlogged and it's not necessarily a foresty area. So you're gonna have a bit of a struggle with that. Let's get our camping checks.
Okay.
Take it
I guess
away.
I'll do it. Do you want to help me again?
Sure, I'll help.
All right.
Okay.
Oof, almost.
I might concentrate.
Okay. So that'll give you a +1.
Yeah. I don't want to do this in the rain. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yay.
Okay, yes, you succeed.
Yay.
So, current HP is doubled, all MP is recovered. All is well. You managed to find. Actually, you tell me. Where do you find to set up camp?
I think we find a place that's under like a larger tree,
Mm-hmm.
just to get out of the rain for sure. And we set up camp underneath there. It seems like a good spot. Plus, Danjon liked the color of the bark, so that sort of seemed like the ideal spot.
Totally, 100%.
Yeah.
All right. The following day, you're awoken by a peal of thunder that shakes the walls of your tent. Water runs in streams down the hill, making the otherwise gentle grasslands treacherous and difficult to navigate, while the driving rain stings your face and blurs your vision. Let's get some condition checks. You're into the grasslands, so it's down to level 1 terrain, but the weather has only gotten worse. So it is still a difficulty 9 for our travel checks today. But first, condition.
So our weather would be hard rain?
Our weather is hard rain currently.
Okay.
But rations. Mark rations.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Mark the water.
Can you just take mine off of yours, Jess?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yep, I'm marking water too.
Awesome.
Cool. I might starve tomorrow. I have like 2 rations left.
Is it possible that I could be
got more.
refilling water from the rain? Because it's pretty hard rain and it's fresh water.
That is a good question. Let me double check what the rule book says about water, because I know your water refills when you go back into town. But I don't know what the rules say about
Refilling from nature.
yeah. So that's monsters. Whoa, water is not there. Is it under food and water, maybe? No,
Have we
of
done our
course not.
condition checks yet? No.
Not
No.
yet. No.
Oh, perfect.
Stick a pin in it and check on break.
I'll say yes. I'll say you can refill on hard rain.
Cool.
Guys, I probably should have done this yesterday, but I know a really fancy trick. And he like stops everyone. Oh, not that Lamb needs it at all. Lamb, you look fine, but maybe Noel and I will need this. And Hero. And I'm gonna use Koropakuro Cute Leaf, which summons leaves for up to 7 people to use as umbrellas, to help us with any checks made in the rain. Not just condition, all the checks.
Oh my god. That's straight up Totoro shit.
That's adorable. I love it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I don't even know if he has a chant, but I think he unwittingly sings, sorry about maybe copyright infringement. Do, 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 do. Well, he's casting this.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's a
Magic
plus.
check.
How much? How does that? How much?
It
does that
adds
help on?
+1 to the leaves may be used for a +1 bonus to rolls involving rainy weather.
Okay.
So
do
probably
you-
like travel checks and
Yeah.
condition
Yeah.
and blah blah blah.
I imagine
Yeah.
if it's 7, then it's probably like you spend the leaf per check.
Oh, maybe. Let's see. Oh, it just says for up to 7 people.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, you're just awesome.
Sweet. Okay.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's a ritual though. That takes like an
Oh, it
hour
does
to
take-
cast.
Do we have an hour to wait?
You
Yeah,
have an
let's do it in the
hour,
morning.
but your condition check will go off before that.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll still be
Okay.
able to use it for the travel checks. But let's get.
We're
these
sitting in the
conditions.
rain while I'm singing to everyone.
Yeah.
Sitting in our tent.
Oh, true.
having
Spacious,
breakfast.
spacious tent.
It's huge. There's room for 6 more people in here.
All right, let's get those
chilling.
last 2 condition checks out. Oh,
Not a
okay.
fun
That's
one.
that's
not my-
that's
that's
magic.
not my condition
That's
check.
magic.
That was
all
the
right.
magic.
Well,
Not that it's much better.
Hey, a 10.
Oops.
Oh. Okay. Well, Mule gets to boost a stat.
yay!
And Bumble.
Danjin, on the other hand, you're feeling not great. Why?
Well, I was like thinking of Danjin as whenever he like dips these rolls, is that he's just like something is on his mind that is really exciting to him, or and I think he really wants to just like play in the rain today. Like he's just loving the downpour.
Totally.
Yeah. There's like an extra pep in his step, but it's also just making him not pay attention to the rest of the group.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Okie doke. We're gonna push on just a little bit before we take our break.
Herbs.
Yes. Oh, herbs.
Herbs +1 because of umbrellas.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You get a +1.
Oh, well.
No, that doesn't work.
I'm trying to find it again. There it is.
Come on, Mule, I believe in you.
Why we're like rolling the same all the time.
Twinsies. Oof. So that is a 6. So unfortunately, not today.
It's rainy.
Um.
Mule probably cut his search short because he hates being wet.
Yeah, you like go out to find. We see it. Lamb's like, let's go get herbs, and you stand outside and just, whoom, and you turn around and walk back into the tent.
Yep. It's like we'll do that tomorrow.
Awesome.
And then I give you the umbrella weaves after that. Because it.
All right. So let's get the travel check.
+1. Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, +1.
I did it.
+2 if you have a mount. Oh.
It's fine.
Oh.
Hey,
Okay. Well.
I did it, right?
Yeah. Mule, the rain doesn't treat you well.
Nope.
Surprising absolutely no one, right? Because like, this is Mule. Mule is good at many things. Traveling is sort of paradoxically not one of them.
The only cold weather he likes is not damp and cold.
Yeah. So
Right.
is that what this is? It's like it's the rain is soaking into all of your
and he's
clothes.
just like and hates every second of it.
Yeah, more layers of non-waterproof clothing don't actually make you less cold in the rain like they do in the snow.
Nope.
Unfortunately. So
Yeah, he's shivering and feeling brittle and cold and hating life a lot right now.
the somewhat rocky terrain limits your path as you trudge on through the rain, focusing on putting one foot in front of the other, and you find yourself marching through a narrow gorge, the high walls dulling the roar of the wind above. Suddenly, without warning, a rushing sound rises behind you, and a wall of water comes pouring through the gorge, breaking off shards of stone with its crushing force. You've been caught in a flash flood.
Fun.
And with that, we're going to go to our first break. So,
I don't know if Lamb can swim.
we're
Danjan
gonna
didn't see that coming at all.
we're gonna step away. More importantly, Kafkaf, GM, Fiat, Danjan, and Kiro will be hopping out of the party. So, Jolie, thank you so much for
Yay, thanks for having me.
setting aside some time today to join us for the first leg of our journey. We'll be
Yeah, my
happy to
pleasure.
see you in the next episode.
I can't wait. Yeah.
All right. For chat, we'll see you in just a couple minutes. Welcome back to episode 2 of Travel, which, as is tradition, I completely forgot to give the title of. So now that we've done our introductory first 5 minutes of the anime episode, now we're gonna see the episode splash. So assuming I remembered to set it up last night, which I did, today's episode is episode 2, Old Bones, Elegy of the Spirit Fortress. So, with that in mind, this flood rushes down the gorge behind you and is bearing down on you quickly. What do you do?
Run.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So mechanically, this is technically not possible, but Meal is on a horse. He would probably try to grab Lamb and get her up there, or ride close enough she could hop up. Technically, you cannot have two people riding, but
Right, but narratively,
it
like
makes
you
more
can't
sense.
both get a +1, but
Yeah.
you can both ride a horse.
Okay. So yeah, he would swing to where she is and trust that she
snatch
can
her up.
pull herself. Yeah, help
I'm
her
strong
as
enough.
much as. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so you
Sorry,
get
that's
Lamb
her sheep.
up onto the horse and go charging down the gorge, and this water sweeps up Kiro and Danjin pretty much immediately. You can ride quickly for a time, but there's no outrunning a flash flood, really.
Yeah.
So
Gonna
after a valiant attempt, you are swept up by this water and tossed around by the raging tides. I'm going to need you to roll hard exercise, which I believe is that strength dex
Strength
or
and
strength.
dex.
Yeah. So I'm going to need you to roll that with a difficulty of 9. Each of you.
Well, I did it.
Surprising no one. You do get a +1, but that brings you to 8.
Yep.
So, Lamb,
That's
you
okay.
you manage to swim, pulling Mule behind you to the edge of this gorge as it fills up, and just like pull yourself out onto somewhat dry land. But Mule, as you're being pulled along, a bit of loose rock that's being carried by the water hits you in the side of the head, and you are injured 9.
Okay.
What is your condition right now?
My condition?
Yeah.
10.
So, that means, if I remember correctly, that you are not affected by the status effect, because a status effect is lost if your condition is higher than it.
Yeah.
So you take this hit to the head, but you've got some blood running down, but you're not
Sure.
actually, in
Probably
terms of the
seeing
rules.
stars for a good minute.
Yeah, in terms of the rules, you are not injured as you get pulled out of the water by Lamb.
Mule, are you okay? What happened to your head?
I think it was a rock or something.
I don't have
I'll be
anything.
fine. I'll be fine. I can heal it.
What happened to Hero and Danjin?
And the animals, they got swept away.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
He's gonna just take a handkerchief out and kind of hold it to his head to stop the bleeding. Are you okay, Lamb?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Let's. If they're still there, they've been carried further down. Let's go that way. See if we can see them at least.
It's gotta dump out somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are
Kiro
you,
looks
are you
like
sure
she's...
you're okay to walk?
Huh? Don't worry about me. And he'll get up and stagger a little bit at first, but kind
She's
of
very
steal his steps and start trudging in that direction and kind of pick it up into a jog as best he can.
As you drag yourself up off the ground, a flash of lightning illuminates the landscape and silhouettes an imposing figure with dark skin and a sharp, wicked-looking spear. Kiro and Danjin never should have left their village, Mako sneers, thunder rolling across the hills around you. Malia steps from the shadows behind Mako, her sword in hand, and Nolani emerges from the trees with her bow drawn. Hand over the amulet, and no one needs to get hurt.
No, thank you. We're just gonna go find our friends.
Get out of our way.
She twirls the spear and steps forward, slashing in the air, and like an arc of water wicks off the end of it, and we are going to go to combat.
Okay.
Oh god, I forgot that you didn't do so hot on your travel check earlier. Okay, this is fine. This is
There
fine.
is nothing that could possibly go wrong.
Absolutely not.
It's HP. I can heal that shit.
Yeah. That's the spirit. Okay, so I need you two to handle initiative stuff
Okay.
for yourselves.
Nice.
Hot damn.
Okay, all right.
Listen, when Mule's in a fighting mood.
Did you add +1 to those?
I did not.
I didn't either.
So 12, actually.
Yeah.
Well, let me. 12.
Hot diggity darn.
10.
And then we need items for this fight. You get 10 items
Jeez.
or objects.
Jeez.
So let's just go around. What is an object, Jess?
Big slippery rocks.
Big slippery rocks. Reduce the size of this so it actually fits in the box. There we go. And Summer.
Big pointy branch.
Big
Like a broken off.
pointy. Lots of big stuff.
Lots of big stuff.
Branch.
We're
Small
Small
pointy
kids.
branch is gonna
We're
be
small kids.
I'm going
Small
to
slippery rocks.
add a big flooded gorge.
Is that an object though?
Yes.
Okay.
If a boulder counts as an object,
Well,
if a tree counts as an object, it's just a part of the terrain that you can use to your advantage.
sure.
Oh, it's Jess's turn. I'm getting excited.
I don't know, a fallen log, like a log that got swept up in that.
Okay. Fallen log. Lamb picks up the gourd and hits the whole group with it.
I would believe that is possible.
All right. Summer.
She has to believe in herself.
Mud pit.
Mud pit.
Oh no.
Mud pit.
Are you
Okay.
gonna wrestle them, Lamb?
Yep.
I'm going to say, let's see, we got big slippery rocks, big pointy branch, big flooded gorge, fallen log, mud pit.
Everything's so big here.
What is another thing that we can add? It is the grasslands.
Bunch of grass.
A clump of grass.
Just a clump?
Clump of
Wet grass.
grass. All right.
An abandoned animal trap, like a
Ooh,
Snap trap.
abandoned. Which I can't spell. There we go. Abandoned trap. Love it.
Next to the trap is some kind of skull.
Oh no!
A skull.
An unidentifiable animal skull.
Animal skull. Just the top half. The lower jaw is missing.
Yeah. All
Who
right.
knows where that went?
I will add. They're in Texas.
Everything's
Please
big here.
please add an animal skull. Please make sure everyone knows it's not a person skull.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll
Ooh,
change it to animal skull. Animal.
Thanks, chat, for the good idea.
That's a good idea.
And I will add. The erratic lightning.
Oh,
find a way to use that to your advantage. I believe in you. All right, Jess.
A poisonous plant. Stealing from Chad. Thank you for that beautiful idea.
Poisonous plant. Plabbed. Plant. There we go. Okay.
Poisonous plabbed. It's okay.
Alrighty. So, starting us off, Mule.
Yep.
It is your turn. What would you like to do?
There are lots of things I would like to do, but what I should do is heal my ass.
Probably.
So I'm gonna do that with Cure Touch. As he quickly takes care of his little wound, puts a hand to his head where it's still a little bit bleeding, and just says, "Oh, light, gleam, shine, and turn back the pains of time." And yeah.
Hot damn. Okay,
Because
yeah, you
magic
cast the
is a
spell
thing
just
he
fine.
So, yay. I need to remember how much that heals. And I never remember where my freaking magic is. There we go. Cure Touch.
I think it's spirit, right?
Yep. Roll. Oh, no, it's int.
Even better.
Yep. So I will roll a d10.
Nice.
Oh!
That's what it's about.
Boosh.
So you're back to max.
Yep.
As this like energy winds out from your hand and soothes your wounds and your aching bones. Then it is Mako's turn. Mako is going to stab at you, Lamb. That hits.
Yep.
And you get the distinct impression that she was holding back in your previous fight, as this spear just arcs out toward you, and before you have a moment to react, it bites into your ribs for 5 damage.
Woo.
There's a splatter of blood that mingles with the rain. No, -5, not +5.
Wait, I did -5.
No, you did +5. It's at 20. Yeah, your max is 15.
No,
I
my
think.
max is 20. I just took it down on the wrong side.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha.
There.
Yeah, there we go. I was like, why is it going off the token? All right.
Hey, Lamb, what's your HP?
Right
Just-
now, 15
in
out of
general.
20.
Okay. I just have a thing I might do, but I want to make sure I won't hurt you too bad.
Okay. If it's what I think it is, I don't think it hurts her, if I remember correctly. But
The static spell will hurt once.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Lamb, it is your turn.
As she like slashes out,
no.
I'm grabbing her spear
Mm-hmm.
and I'm pulling her towards me. I'm kicking her right in the fucking face.
All right.
Okay, here I go.
Get a crit. Get a crit.
Get a crit. Get a crit. No.
Not a crit. That does hit
but
though.
I still hit her.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my damage.
Roll it.
5.
5.
Woo!
Just straight,
I hurt her
straight up
just
trading.
as much as a spear with my foot.
Yeah, so you catch her in the face, I think, and she turns away from it, rolling off of it just a bit to alleviate some of the damage, but you can see her spit into the mud as well, and she looks back, her hair all rain-soaked, covering one eye, and she just glares at you. All right.
I don't want
next.
to fight you.
Then just give us the amulet.
No way.
Never!
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
I'm just like, no thanks.
Lamb's too sweet.
Malia is going to swing at you with her sword.
Cool.
Hup! She misses. She's like, you're right in close with Mako right now. I think the two of you are like face to face. Emilia tries to swing at you, but you can just like bring the end of the spear up in the way. And then Nolani is going to shoot her bow at Mule.
Good luck.
Yeah, 12 on the initiative. Jesus.
Come at me, sister.
No way.
No, she draws down and looses an arrow, but it just goes straight past you. Not even close, baby. All right, Mule, it's your turn again.
Okay. You know what? I think Lamb could use some buffing. So we're gonna go with enhanced red hand.
Ooh.
Because why the heck not?
I don't know
What
what
does that do?
does.
So that is gonna...
I guess let's get the magic check.
Yeah. I will roll the check.
Don't fumble right now.
I know, right?
Fumble points are so useful, though.
Not right now.
You didn't fumble. Okay, so you spend the required MP and chant the magic words.
Yep. So he gestures at Lamb and says, "Red like blood and burning with the fury of battles to be won. Enhanced red hand." And this whole glowing crimson light sort of flows around her hands and suffuses into it, and it glows bright red for a few moments before fading, leaving kind of this jagged-looking emblem of crossed swords on the backs of her hands.
That's so fucking cool.
And they just kind of pulse.
What is
So
this?
now you get strength. It's gonna you get +1 to your accuracy checks
Okay.
Nice.
when you attack.
Real quick, I want to clarify on the Koropo Kuru cute leaf. That is hard to say. It gives +1 bonus to rolls involving rainy weather specifically. So I'm not going to make you change your initiative, but it's rolls that involve the terrain and weather it will affect. But like your accuracy rolls and those things, it won't.
Neat.
Okay, so you...
yeah, you've got a +1 now until that ends.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Mako is going to try and like she does sort of a spin to try and pull the spear away from you and then attack you with it.
Okay.
And she fumbles. I need to double check if you get
Suck
a
on
fumble
mud.
point when I roll a
Mako.
fumble. Because if so, that's awesome. And if not, it's still great that she fumbled. But
Does anything happen to her because she fumbled? Like she takes damage or
no, it's just
I get an extra +1.
She fails a lot. So let's
Yeah.
see. Fumbles are on page 92.
Can we say that I still held onto her spear then?
A fumble is a crushing failure. An item used for a bonus on the check will automatically have its durability reduced by 1. Experience of failure, however, will leave an impression on the party. When a fumble is rolled, each party member receives a fumble point that will aid him or her later. Fumble points are used for concentration and carry between sessions. You know, it does say when a fumble is rolled, each party member receives a fumble point. I'm going to interpret that very literally, and I'm going to give you two a fumble point.
Yay!
So
Alright.
go ahead and take that. And her polearm also has its durability reduced.
Break it.
So I need to check what its base durability is.
Yeah, I would like to stay holding on to it if I can.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you're holding onto it, and she does the spin, and you just like put a foot on the back of the blade and shove it into the ground, and it chips against a rock. Okay, so it's got that much durability left. Okay, noted. And Lamb, it is your turn.
Yeah, I think after she tries to get away, what I'm gonna do is I think she's standing very close to the mud pit. And so I'm going to try and drive her back into it to kind of have her lose her footing using her spear against her. for
Okay.
that. Okay, cool. So I get a
you
+1.
Use up the mud pit. Yeah, you get a +1 and then a +1 from the buff.
And those both go towards my accuracy then.
Yes, and I think
Okay.
you can even concentrate technically.
Nah, I think I'll be fine.
/ use a fumble point.
I'm okay right now.
Okay.
Okay. Get wrecked. I hit her.
Yeah. So you let go of the spear and like run along the handle toward her, and she backs up in surprise, and her back foot catches on the mud. She slips onto her back, and you just come down with this fist directly on her solar plexus, knocking the wind out of her. Go ahead and roll damage. Yeah, and she coughs and rolls away from you. She takes damage. All right. Malia is going to try and attack you with her sword. Actually, no. She's going to feint. So I need to double check. I believe feint is against your condition. Oh god, that's even worse, isn't it? You're just untouchable.
I'm a powerhouse. Please come against my 19 condition.
Oh my god.
Why
Okay,
even bother?
well, just
Why did you
second.
come to this fight?
Yeah, oh my god. What? I was worried a little bit about the two of you being alone, but no more. No more.
Listen,
All right, accuracy. Yeah, it is against condition, so she's not even gonna try. She's gonna just attack you with her sword.
Okay.
And miss. I think she was swinging for where you were before you advanced on Mako. And Nolani again is going to try and shoot Mule. Not quite. This one's a little closer. I think it lands in the mud at your feet, Mule, as your turn comes around.
all right. Let's see. What shall I do? Lamb seems to be doing all right, so I think it's time to help. I just have to decide what spell to cast.
Focus on Mako. She's their leader.
You got it. I'm gonna.
She curses at you.
I'm gonna cast Shooting Star
Ooh.
and throw some little comets at her.
All right.
So let's do the magic check. Oh my god, if I can just get to the right friggin' tab. There we go. Dang it.
Let's see. That is a 9. So you need to beat her condition, which is you beat it.
Okay,
So you hit.
sweet. So he starts waving his hands. The book is floating off to the side as it does. And he just points in her direction and says, "From deepest of ether, fly forth and burn! Shooting star!" And little comets
So
start
cool.
to form up and make it streak toward her. And I do some kind of damage, and I need to look in the book for what that is. Spirit die.
All
I
right.
have to look in like 5 different places to cast my spells, I swear to God.
You could probably consolidate
You need a cheat
that.
sheet.
I've tried. This character sheet is not good for spellcasting, unfortunately.
Mm.
All right.
Hit her,
My
hit her, hit her,
spirit
hit her, hit her.
is a D8.
Nice.
Okay, and it's. Okay, so real quick, the range says close area.
Which,
Oh, I'm looking at Snowball Storm. Sorry.
yeah.
Whoops. This is an incantation.
Shooting
spell,
star
right?
is all areas.
Okay, so you get to select, right? And it's a single target. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. You're fine. You deal 5 damage.
pew.
Okay. This burning star flies through the air, and as she's like getting up from the mud, leaning on her spear, you just hit her right in the back, and she goes back down, does a roll, and stands up to look at you, and she's now looking between the two of you, not entirely sure what to do next. And it's her turn, so she needs to decide what she's going to do next. She's going to concentrate on this check. and she is going to attack Lamb again. She's hit her once, so just add a +1 to this.
Yep.
Yeah, that hits. She comes up from the roll, swinging around, and brings the spear down at, like, with the full wind up. It comes down and it cuts into you and sends you staggering back a foot or two as you take 9 points of damage. Mule, it looks alarming. Seeing someone take that much damage from a single hit is no small thing.
Lamb!
Malia, thinking she sees an opportunity, is going to do her best. She's also going to concentrate for a +1. Accuracy. So that is 4 + 3, that's 8, + 1 is 9. No! Alright, she lunges forward with the sword, but as much as you're injured, you've been training hard these past 4 months. Or 3 months, or however long it's been. And
enough time.
And you dodge out of the way. Nolani, seeing that shooting Mule isn't really working, and Mule is really distressed by Lamb getting hurt, is going to try and just shoot her instead. I'm going to have her concentrate. Because of course I am. So that's... No.
Don't.
The arrow, I think you just catch it. Lamb. I think you just catch the
know how
arrow.
to shoot.
She's injured, but she's not fucking around here.
No, not at all. And Mule, it's your turn.
Okay.
God, you
Seeing.
have so much MP.
Yep.
It's so cool. It's so great.
I'm
cast things
min-maxed
forever.
real hard. I'm min-maxed so hard with this character, it's glorious. Mule is gonna charge on up to get to Lamb's side and just grab a hand on her and cure touch.
All right.
To heal some of that damage.
Is Cure Touch close area?
It's touch. I have to, like, slap her.
Okay, so I think that means you would have to be in the same area? Let me double check.
I don't remember how movement works here.
Movement is an action.
Okay.
So let
well,
me
then I'm
just
gonna
double
do something
check.
different.
I'm going to double check the touch range. The caster must be touching the target. It is possible to wear gloves in the case of a ritual spell. In the caster's area or one area away. Yeah, I think you would have to be in the same area.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna change tack and cast safety 0 on her.
Oh. Okay then.
Because that spells good.
It is.
What does safety 0 do? Does it keep me from dying?
Yes. Basically, if you drop to 0 HP, you pop back up with 1.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly what it says on the tin. So let me cast my magic.
All right.
I did not fumble. Oh shit, that's touch too.
Oh no.
God damn it.
All right. Well, whichever spell you select, you have passed the check, unless it's a targeted spell.
I guess I'll Gosh, what do I have that I can do? Nothing.
I don't know. Yeah, most of the buff and defense spells are touch.
A lot of them are, yes.
Looking at winter magic.
I can try to put him to sleep. That's an all areas thing.
Yeah, you could try that. That's winter sleep, right? And that's all areas, though.
Yep.
So, and the target is one area, so you would pick either enemy front area or enemy back area.
Yep. I would target enemy front area, I think. I guess I'll do that, because I can't have anything else that will really work.
Target feels the lethargy of winter overcome them and they fall asleep. On the target's next action and every action thereafter, they may attempt to wake up. So they just fall asleep no matter what, and then they get to attempt to...
Yeah, apparently.
That's really good.
So...
I need to double check if the magic roll counts here. Because...
Hold on, let's see.
it's kind of targeted, but kind of not, right?
Uh,
So casting a spell on an enemy, when casting a spell on an enemy or monster, the magic check will succeed on a roll is equal to if the magic check is. I think it's still affecting an enemy, so I think the magic check applies here.
Yeah. So equal or higher than their condition.
Yeah, and that's a 7.
Mm-hmm.
So Mako is fine. Let me double check. Equal to or higher than their condition for it to... So it's favoring you on equals?
I think so.
Then Malia will fall asleep.
Good.
What's your chant?
Oh, let's see. Do.
In about 3 episodes, we'll have all of this figured out.
Yeah, maybe. Like a blanket of new falling snow, let the lethargy of winter fall over you. Winter sleep! And it's just a nice pattering of snow, which probably looks really odd in the rain.
Yeah.
It just comes
So
and settles
bizarre.
down over the area.
So spooky.
And kind of melts into them and fades away.
Yeah, and Malia just, like, sways for a second, and, like, her eyes flutter, and then she falls to the ground and snores loudly. And
Sploosh. Snot bubble.
yeah. Mako is like, "Get up, you idiot!" And she's gonna try and attack Lamb again. She's gonna spend half of her MP to concentrate. Accuracy.
Oh shit.
That concentration was not needed.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Oh.
I hit 1. I hit 0, then I bounced
So
to
you
1.
fall unconscious.
Nope.
That's
Nope.
not good. That's real bad. So, this is the first time we've had a character hit 0 HP. You're not dead. Because I do remember that you don't die until your HP hits a negative value equal to your condition.
Yeah.
Which
this
is 19.
Yeah.
Okay, we're okay for a bit. But
So I'm at 1 though.
is this our second Ryuutama episode?
It is. Oh god. Oh god. No.
Dylan!
No. Episode 2. Oh wait.
What?
I have a reveal, and I am going to use it. I forgot. I have power. I am a dragon. So this spear, and you would have been going to -1, by the way, not 1, because you were at 6 before. So the spear arcs out toward you, and there's a sudden roar that pushes the rain away from you, and an enormous 20-foot long green dragon appears in front of you, and the spear bites deeply into its flank, and the dragon roars for a second. Mako steps back, surprised, and the dragon is gone, and you take no damage. Instead, I take damage, and I now have a scar.
Ow. Sorry, Mikoro-san.
Oops.
Sorry,
Sorry, I'm a soft girl.
And that is Mako's turn. And that means we come to Lamb's turn.
Lamb looks stunned for a second at what just happened. But then she steps forward, looking very determined. I'm going to concentrate on this.
Okay.
And she's going to push or try to push Mako into the gorge.
Whoa. All right.
That's hardcore.
That is
Yeah.
hardcore.
Okay. Where do I fucking go?
We're not messing around now.
I'm done with her. Spending them points, gonna get my. Okay.
Push that bitch down the gorge.
I'm trying. Okay, so I get, because I'm concentrating, so I get a +3. Here we
You
go.
get,
You're
yeah.
kidding me.
yeah, because you have +2 from Wowza.
Yeah, Wowza's right.
I mean,
Don't
there's
do
not
it.
a whole lot you can do
Yeah.
with a 1 and a 3. So you, I think in a rush, or in a bit of a rage, you try to rush her, But she is not as ill prepared as perhaps you had hoped, and she steps to the side and just trips you with the pull of her spear, and you go down to your knees for a second before rolling back up to your feet. And you used the big flooded gorge. Okay. Malia is going to... She's asleep. She needs to roll...
She's taking a nap.
She needs to roll strength plus spirit.
Yeah.
And what does she have to beat in order to wake up?
1 second. She needs to beat a target number of 6.
Okay, so she's rolling a d6 plus a d4.
Yep. And if she succeeds, she wakes up, but her turn is over.
Wait, what's the order stats go in? Is it int before spirit? It is. Okay, so she's rolling d6 plus d6 because it's strength and spirit, right? Okay.
Nope.
Didn't do it.
She's still taking a nice nap in
Yeah,
the mud.
she is down for the count. Nolani is gonna step back a little bit after that whole dragon business and shoot at she's gonna shoot at Lamb again. But she'll say, Mako, I'm not sure this is a good idea. She misses.
She's
again.
like,
Mule, it is your turn.
all right. Here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
How mechanically would it work for Mule to basically drag Lamb to the back line?
I don't think that is a thing you can do.
Okay. Well, I can't help her from back here. God damn it. I guess I'll shoot my bow.
All right. So you draw your noble bow once more.
Yep, and I'm just gonna shoot at fucking Mako because I'm tired of her bullshit.
All right.
She needs to die, basically.
Yikes.
Listen. Oh.
She did almost kill me.
Yeah,
So.
I think you're shaken by that.
Mhm.
And you're maybe having some flashbacks to the last time things weren't going your way in a fight. And so the shot is shaky.
Yep.
Mako. So reminds me, what happens when you use when you concentrate at 3? Because it rounds down, right? Do you go to 1 or do you go to 0? Do you remember?
Mm-mm.
Okay, let's see. Concentration.
I don't ever use concentration, so I have no earthly clue how it works.
Concentration. Whenever attempting check, concentration cost. One of the following costs must be paid. Half character's MP rounded up. If a character is at 1 MP and concentrates, they use half their MP rounded up to 1. So, I mean, half... Yeah, so half of 3 rounded up is 2. So she would go down to 1. Right, she's going to concentrate. You can tell she's, like, losing steam, both from, like, the injuries and just exerting herself this much. But she hits again.
Okay.
Kills me again.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Do I want to intervene once more? Nope. So, Lamb falls unconscious.
Cool.
As the end of the non-sharp end of the staff catches her in the side of the head. And there's just like a twirl in midair, and she hits the mud and doesn't get back up. Lamb's turn passes by. Malia presumably continues to sleep. Oh, no, Malia, like, barely... It still costs her turn. She barely shakes awake and then looks around and sees Lamb on the ground and is like, oh! She stands up with her sword. Nolani is going to... I think she's not going to do anything. I think she's conflicted. Mule, it is your turn.
Well, I don't have anything I can do really, other than run like heck.
You cannot run.
I know.
You can run from a fight when your initiative is higher than the total. When your team's initiative is higher than the total initiative of the.
We can't get away from them. I got nothing. Yeah, I got nothing. Nothing that will be effective anyway.
Just shoot.
It's worth a try. Concentrate. Or spend your fumble point even.
Yeah, I guess I can do that.
Please don't let me die here.
I mean, if you do, I probably do too, so guess we'll be rolling new characters. Wait a second. Wait. +1.
That hits.
That's for fucking Mako, because fuck that girl.
Yeah. So the arrow sings through the air. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh gosh, what is the damage on a bow? What is my damage? How does damage with a weapon work?
I don't know. It should just be on your sheet.
Are you not rolling out of your inventory?
I am.
Okay, so then just go over to the damage.
Oh, it's Dex. There we go.
Oh. So you aim true, but she knocks the arrow to the side with the with her spear, and it just nicks her shoulder.
Okay.
And she steps forward, so that's gonna put you in the front area. There's no more buffer there. Malia will do the same. Nolani just says, Mako, wait, we've already won. And Mule, it's your turn again.
Okay. Well,
you can use your bow at this range, just to be clear.
Sure. Except I'm not gonna do that, probably.
Oh boy.
Let's see here. Sorry, again, I'm checking like 5 different screens because trying to use the spell sheet in Roll20, I can't read any of it at all.
Fair.
So I have to go to the PDF. Well,
we need to just get you a book.
Oh, fuck it. I guess I'll cast Pyrrhica Crackle Static on myself.
Ooh.
Because if they're gonna attack my ass, I want them to pay for it.
Okay.
It's gonna hurt though.
It is.
But hey, whatever. Desperate times. I don't know if I have a chant for that, so no, I don't. So it's fine. He's mad. He's not chanting anymore. He's just casting fucking magic.
Well, you could just come up with something real quick.
Nope, I don't do that.
Okay.
Boop.
All right.
So that requires spirit die, which for me is an 8. Yes. This is gonna hurt so bad. Oops,
Ooh.
sorry. Didn't mean to click it twice.
Okay, it's just the 7.
7 damage. So anytime they touch, anytime they touch me, they will suffer. I think it's unclear how it's.
Let me check the spell. That's in winter, right?
Yeah, I think they suffer the spirit die damage as well, but I don't know if that means they suffer what I rolled each time, or if they have to roll my
crackle
die.
Static. Anybody whom the caster touches or attacks, or anyone who attacks the caster suffers 1 die. Okay, yeah, I think it's re-rolled each time.
Okay, so they're gonna have to suffer 1d8 damage anytime they attack me.
Okay, so this lightning crackles across you, and it is just surrounding you, and Malia is gonna sort of balk at that and hesitate. Mako is going to press onward, screaming at the top of her lungs, She's going to concentrate, spending the last of her MP. So she is going all in on this. And I am going to use a benediction. I'm going to use the benediction of misfortune, which makes it a fumble. So she swings out with the spear, and I think it just rakes across the field of static without touching you. Both of you get a fumble point. And the lightning arcs up the shaft of her spear, and she just goes down unconscious.
Okay. Well, let's her down.
Mule,
She
how do
still
you
has friends.
how do you react to this? What do you do in this moment of opportunity?
Well,
Malia and Nolani are visibly shaken.
he's probably gonna step essentially in front of where Lamb has fallen to block access to her. Get out of here!
They look at each other and nod, and Malia picks up Mako, and they just back off. The rain continues to fall down on you and the unconscious Lamb, and with that, we are going to go to our second break. See you soon.
This is fine.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back to episode 2 of Travel. We see you again in the driving rain as another flash of thunder is followed shortly after, or flash of lightning is followed shortly after by a roll of thunder. Mule, you're standing next to Lamb. The Summerlander's now gone from sight, and Lamb is just laying there in the mud. What do you do?
Mule is gonna get her away from here first and foremost, if he can. Somewhere nearby that's safe. That's not, a muddy, rushing gorge. So I don't know. Is there a tree or someplace, some
we'll say
area nearby?
There's a small stand of trees nearby.
Yeah. Someplace that's a little bit shielded.
Hello.
There's a cat in the rain, apparently. Are we playing Yonder now? He will drag her or carry her or whatever he needs to do to get her over to safety. He's not very strong, but he's going to try his best to carry her rather than haul her through the mud.
Mm-hmm.
And
Get her out of the rain.
yeah. And once he's gotten her safely settled somewhere, we'll let the cat out later. I will use healing, which is one of his class abilities as a healer. So it's not magical, it's concocting a remedy from healing herbs and water and whatnot. I think, did Lamb have one still for the day? Did we have anything that survived?
Any healing herbs?
Yeah.
I don't
No.
think so. You both failed this morning, if I remember correctly.
That's right.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, then I won't do that. I'll just use magic, but I still have magic, so whatever.
Can you do healing without healing herbs?
No.
Okay. I thought you could, but if you used healing herbs, it was better.
Nope. You have to spend one healing herb,
Gotcha. Okay.
which I misunderstood initially as well. It's during combat that the effectiveness is reduced.
Okay. Oh yeah, it is spend one healing herb. I'm thinking of first aid,
Yeah.
which is
First aid is
which
a
is for status
status
effects. Yeah.
Yeah. So, magic. That's fine. That's a thing I can do.
It is. You do it very, very well.
He's pretty good at it too.
Very well.
So yeah, he'll hit her with Cure Touch. Oh my god.
I mean, it casts.
It's not a failure.
Your hands are a bit shaky.
Yeah, definitely. And that is a do. Get back to the magic. I will make a cheat sheet with this stuff eventually.
I think it's int.
Yep. So I will spend a d10. Oh my god.
I'm
It's
at 0.
enough.
No, I was at
right,
-1.
right, because negative HP is a thing in this game. Fuck, man.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh,
I'll just keep doing it.
Yeah, so
I have a little more MP.
you cast Cure Touch, and you see like the wound on her head close a bit, but she's still out.
I'll cast it again. And hate every second of this because it's way too much like what happened to Sakura. He's having a bad time, and he is definitely... It's a good thing it's raining, so you can't see the tears.
All right, Mustang.
Yep. Let's see, and then... God.
Okay, so
Well...
with 3 HP, Lamb, you come back to consciousness. With I think you've got like your head is in Mule's lap, and you open your eyes just to see like the light fade from his hands.
Did we win?
Are you okay?
Yeah, did they take the amulet?
No, it's safe.
Okay.
We're just gonna have to wait here. His hands are shaking like real bad. I don't have any magic left. I need to rest first.
That's okay. I'm tired.
I'll try to get the tent set up. Just relax, okay?
Okay.
He's going to get up and start working on the tent.
All right, make a camping check. Whoo! Yeah. No, you with flying colors.
I set up that tent so good.
Absolutely, you do. You can both double your current HP. Restore all MP. Spend a ration. Spend a water each. And you sleep off the the events of the night.
Yep.
The morning greets you with birdsong and the fresh smell of dew-touched grass, while the sun shines cheerfully down on you, warming your face. The events of the last evening linger in the back of your mind, but the bright day before you conspires to drive those thoughts away. As you look at the road stretching out from your campsite, your eyes are drawn to a line of stoic mountains looming in the distance.
We gotta find the others today.
It might be too late for that.
They're part of our team.
I know, but... He kind of looks conflicted for a moment. We'll try to look, but we can't waste too much time. We've still got the amulet.
Yeah. I hope they're okay.
She looked pretty tough. They're from the islands, right? They can swim.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they can.
How are you feeling?
About
I'm okay.
a quarter good.
Yeah.
Should we, let's do condition checks.
I love that the doubled HP got me back to full.
Yeah.
And it got me to 6.
Yeah.
14 for me.
Okay.
Yeah, condition checks. I guess this is a good time to do that.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling?
Great.
Much better. Still very hurt.
Still very hurt, yeah.
And pretty good.
Yeah. All right, so that's 8.
I'm just gonna stop reminding you to boost a stat. Sorry, because
I know.
I'm
to
just
do
gonna
it.
assume it happens.
Yeah. Herbalism checks, I guess, as well.
Mm-hmm.
Or herb gathering checks, rather.
Do some foraging.
Yeah.
It's actually really good. So the target for today is 6.
We did it.
And
Yay.
you did, and you are in the grasslands, so you know what you find?
An apple.
Yeah, you each find neither of you crit, right? Yeah, so you each find a Sunset Hime apple, which, on use, recovers 2 hit points.
I'm eating mine immediately.
It's delicious.
Mule will probably give his to Lamb to also eat again.
I will.
How does Lamb respond to that?
Are you sure you don't want it?
I'll be fine. You look
Are
like
you
you could need it.
sure?
You need it more.
You can have a piece of it, though, right?
Sure. If it makes you happy.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll cut off a piece and take it and give her the rest.
Heal back on up to 10.
Mm-hmm. That'll be good for next sleep.
All right. So, where are my notes? You, after a time, like once you start picking up camp, you hear a familiar.
Oh my gosh! Thank goodness. She starts looking around. Who is it? Which one of these freaking fools?
So it's both of them, and Scully. Scully has a bit of a limp, but it doesn't look like threatening.
Yay, Scotty.
Giddy is Giddy is on a narrow tree spanning the gorge, just sort of standing there in the middle. Over the precipice, and Nono is on the other side, chewing on one of the roots and going.
Oh gosh. I probably should try and get him off of there.
Okay, so, let's see, there's...
I've got a piece of my apple left. Maybe I can lure him over.
These animals. I guess we'll go over there and see what we can do.
Come
All right.
on. Come this way.
I want you to roll Spirit Lamb.
Okay.
See how well you coax Giddy and Nono over.
Can we good cop,
8.
bad cop this?
I don't know if that's an effective strategy here. An 8? Yeah. So Giddy will come across, and Nono will see that that's happening and start walking across also, and then get like 3/4 of the way, and then just sort of look around and sit down.
Oh my gosh.
And Scully,
Get over here.
Scully walks up to Mule.
Hi,
Okay,
Scotty.
I'm gonna just go out there and
Scotty.
I'm gonna get him, and I'll just go out there and get him, and it'll be fine.
Be careful.
Roll Strength Dex.
I mean, she's good at those, right?
I already have this one ready to go.
So you suplex a goat again. You just like swing him back over your head onto the safe land.
This is basically like standard practice for her, though, right? With no.
Yeah, we get that same, like, we zoom back out, we get the polka dot pattern background, and Chibi Lamb just hoisting. No.
Well, if they made it, then Danjin and Kiro definitely made it.
Yeah. Hopefully.
They might just be a little bit further down and they didn't know where we were and we weren't right next to the gorge. So maybe they kept going or maybe they're waiting for us or...
Yeah. Well, those others are, still around. They ran off, at least. But we should be careful.
Well, they
I don't
can't
think-
have the amulet,
No.
no matter what.
All right. Well, we've got these guys. Let's finish packing up and get going.
Okay.
All right,
And
let's
we'll wrap up camp.
let's get those travel checks.
For sure. 8.
Come on, you need to roll a 6 or higher.
I did.
Yeah, you're fine.
Listen,
Listen.
Oh my god.
this travel checks literally roll my 2 lowest stats. There is no way I can succeed right now.
I mean, I know, but I mean, there is a way you can succeed, which is.
But I have to level up first.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
So
I know.
your health goes back to half
Yep.
because
I
that's
just
just
roll
where it
around
stays.
at half health always.
Can I make a suggestion for why this is?
Sure.
Because you're putting in a lot of effort making sure that Lamb is still okay. So there's a lot of like, hey, no, don't step there, and
Yep.
that
Yep.
kind of stuff.
Yep. That is 100% accurate.
All right. Then go ahead and make your direction check.
I will
Alright.
help you.
We know the drill here. I'm not going to chant it every time because that's getting old.
Okay.
What?
Look,
I think it's great.
look.
I
It's
love
like
it.
it's like the magical girl transformation bullshit. You don't want to hear the chant and see the whole damn thing every single time they do it.
I mean,
Just every other time.
to
Yeah.
each their own, I guess.
Okay, I'm helping.
All right.
Hey.
You help.
Cool.
I think if we just follow the gorge, we should be fine.
I need to do spellcasting first. Hey. Always fine. Add that modifier.
Boom. Yeah. You're like, oh,
Shit.
I see smoke rising in the distance.
I
It's right
see
there.
the
This child is fucking Google Maps.
Truly.
He's just
No-
like he
no
knows
maps.
every map in his brain.
All right. So time passes. With much of the day behind you, the landscape takes on a slow, lazy quality. As the hour draws on toward evening, the landscape turns gray and dusty. And there, ahead of you, you see a small town nestled in the foothills at the base of the mountains.
Well, we found a town.
Huh.
It's kind of dusty.
I'm assuming since I know directions, I know what this town is.
Yeah, you're
Right.
familiar with it.
What did we name this place again?
It is named Windyknoll, spelled with a K and not a G.
Yeah. As opposed to regular Knoll spelled with a G.
Regular no.
Well, looks like we found our way to Windyknoll.
What's that? Never heard of it.
It's this town here, nestled in the mountains. It's what would I know offhand? Or
You'd
what should
know that
I-
it's ruled by a daimyo, right? So you'd know about the nobility stuff. It's ruled by a daimyo, and the town's main claim to fame is its sell swords.
Yeah. Well, there's a daimyo in charge here, which is pretty typical for the area. It's an old ruling class. There's a lot of sell swords usually in the area.
Well, should we look for an inn?
Might not be a bad idea. If they made it out, they'd probably find their way here too. Probably. He's thinking back to Danjin, who is perpetually distracted, and is like, maybe not.
I'm sure
Well,
it's
you know what?
this way.
I think it was on Danjin's bucket list though. So maybe they'll find their way here eventually.
Maybe.
And Kiro knows what's up.
She seems like she knows her way around.
I think we actually just get an insert cut to Danjin being like, "Ooh, look at this, sister!" And Kira like holding onto the back of his collar and like trying to drag him away.
Is that a hippo over those hills?
Just chibi, and
I
he's like,
knew it. Yeah. Oh yes.
da-da-da-da.
Yeah, we got a little trumpet motif. You enter the town of Windyknoll through a gate in the base of a massive whitewashed windmill. The streets are a hard-packed white powder reminiscent of the snowy hills of the Winterlands, and the buildings around have all been whitewashed as well, giving the town a ghostly aspect that blends with the preternaturally dry air to create a general sense of unwelcome. Moving through the town, it seems like half of the buildings are abandoned, though many an armored warrior rests on the street corner sharpening their weapons or sipping cups of sake as you pass, and a light breeze rattles ubiquitous wooden chimes.
Let's just make our way to the inn. Don't pay them too much mind.
So don't make friends here.
Just scale it back a little.
Friendly, but not too friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can do that.
So yeah, he'll walk through the town looking for the first sign that looks like a reasonably reputable inn.
Well,
standard.
by mule standards, you don't find one.
Yeah.
You find a
Dialing
building.
it down to
By
the
lamb
average,
standards.
the average individual standards.
You find a building that is labeled inn. That's it. There's no name.
Okay.
This
There's-
looks like a good one.
There's no like try our whatever. It's just
Sure.
inn.
Inn.
Perfect. I love it.
You can
It's
sleep
direct.
here.
It's
Yes.
to the point. Let's go inside.
That's evocative of the way they are here. Yeah, let's go in.
It's got a sliding wooden door with some like lattice work on the top that acts as a bit of a screen, but there's not like rice paper there. Oh, hello, hi. Well, come in.
Hi.
Come in inside of the inn.
We're coming
Yes.
inside.
Good.
Smule will step aside to admit Lamb first.
Hello.
You're
Are
from
you
out of town.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Do you not get a lot of people from out of town?
No, not often. I am Hiroshi. This is my inn. Will you be staying the night?
Yes, please.
Yes,
Good, it is 5 gold per person.
That's fine.
of course.
Why do you look so suspicious?
Liam,
You're new. Why do you look so suspicious?
Do I look suspicious?
Well, you're asking questions.
I only asked why you look so suspicious, and then you asked me the same question.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
here's your 10 gold. He slaps it on the counter.
He pockets the coins and shoves them in a pocket. Or grabs them and shoves them in a pocket.
Can we get food too? Do you serve food here?
Yes, I do. Of course I do. Yes, just sit right anywhere you want.
On the floor?
Yes. There's like a fire pit in the center, and there are like assorted pillows around, but there aren't like tables with chairs.
Yeah. Mule will dust off one of them first. And
It
then
is
sit
it is
down.
dusty.
Yeah.
I
Kind of
like
shake it
him.
out a little.
I really like him.
Why?
I don't know. He's just got something about him that I like.
He seems shady to me.
Why? Just because he's got narrow eyes.
No. Just be on your guard.
He comes
I'm
back
always
with
on my guard.
with an iron grate that he sets over the fire, and then he lights lights it and puts some strips of meat across it to cook. So where are you from?
Well, we came from the city of Blossoms, but we're not from there.
The city of snow.
City of Snow, quite a long way, quite a long way.
Walking all over the place.
Business, pleasure, where are your parents?
Business.
Oh. Well, I don't know where my parents are, but I have a bunch of pappies.
That's not what he was asking, Lamb.
Oh. Well, the answer is I don't know. I'm an adult.
father is at
I'm old
home.
enough to be traveling by myself.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes.
She's
I
just a
see.
bit small.
mm,
That's all.
I just never hit my growth spurt.
of course.
We're on business.
Where are your parents?
They're both dead.
Our apologies.
I'm sorry about that.
No apologies
There's no
necessary.
way I could have known.
They both died in glorious combat.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Are you also a swordsman?
No, I run the inn.
Mm.
That's why I'm here.
Have you always run the inn? When did you start running the inn?
Mm.
There was a time when you didn't run the inn for sure.
Ah, yes. Back before I broke my arm.
Oh, how'd you break your arm?
Oh.
Am I asking too
He's
many
fucking
Why
says
are
in glorious
you-
combat.
Why do you want to know?
I'm just curious about you. I really like you for some reason.
She's just like this. She likes to meet new people and talk a lot.
I like making
Is
friends.
she now?
I'm sorry. I'm Lamb. Did I tell you that already? I don't think I did.
Your lamb? No, this. He points at the meat on the grill. This is lamb.
No, that's my name is Lamb.
Her name is Lamb.
Why would you name your child after food?
Well, I don't know.
She's a
'Cause
shepherd.
I don't know where my parents are, so. Well, I don't think that's why my name is Lamb. As far as I know, my parents weren't shepherds.
Right.
But
Maybe
I
the
only
hair.
know like a couple of. Could be my hair.
I can see
Very
that.
appropriate.
Yes, I suppose before it becomes food. Yes.
What do you mean before it becomes food?
Nothing. Night falls over Windyknoll, and as the wind picks up, you can hear a low wailing in the
Don't
distance.
trust this guy. He's fucking weird.
Oh, wailing?
Yes. Hiroshi nervously rushes to the windows and closes the heavy wooden shutters, shutting out the chill and letting the smoky smell of the fire, rather, suffuse the room.
Who's crying?
The castle.
Oh,
Does it always make that sound?
Of course.
always?
Yes?
Since
Why?
forever?
Because it's built that way.
But it kind of sounds really sad.
That's the idea.
Oh, I don't get it.
What's the point of building a castle that makes moaning sounds like that?
Well, quite some time ago, there was a problem with spirits from the mountain, and
Like
so
a curse kind of thing?
yeah, like a curse, exactly like a curse. A curse is the perfect word. So there was a curse, and the spirits would come from the mountains to curse people. It was bad, and
What
so
kind of curse? What would happen to the people?
bad stuff.
Would they get really into numbers?
Mostly dying and being sick.
Oh, that's different than the curses that we've seen.
Oh, you've seen curses, have you?
We have several times.
Lamb?
I'm
Well.
just being friendly, but not too friendly.
These curses were different
okay.
from those curses. They were
This is a dying curse.
dying curses, yes.
Okay.
And so when Clan Takuma arrived, they built their fortress, Castle Takuma, to defend the town
Yeah.
from the spirits. So that sound drives them away. It's why we have
And
the
it
wind
worked.
chimes, too.
Castle Tokma.
Mm-hmm.
And it
That was
worked.
here.
Of course. You don't, I'm not dying, am I? So, of course it
No.
works.
Yeah.
No, well done. Congratulations to your architect. I
Are you
guess.
gonna be mad if I ask another question? It might be rude.
Why do you want to know?
Well, I just have one question about all the empty houses that we walked by. They were all empty.
Oh.
Is that from people dying? Is that part of the curse?
Well, people, no. The fields, yes. It's the chalk.
Yeah.
What?
It's really dusty here.
Every morning, the chalk comes, and,
Sorry,
well,
that sounds funny.
it's not funny.
I know, but the way you said the chalk comes. Just,
Yes, it's a very serious problem.
I know it is, but it's
People's
just funny the
fields
way you-
are fallow. People are
No.
leaving the town because there's no food and no work.
I'm really sorry about
Why
that.
do you think it's empty in here except for you two?
Is that
It
why
sounds
people are
like-
leaving?
Yes.
It sounds like the curse never really left. This is just a different kind of curse.
Of course
Where's
it's not a curse. No one's dying.
But okay, but curses can look like different things.
Can they?
Yes, I've seen multiple different kinds of curses
Why
and
do you
this
know
is
so much
just-
about curses?
because I'm well traveled.
Lamb.
I am.
Stop.
I'm trying to help you. I'm really good at getting rid of curses, and normally I don't have magic, but you're really lucky because I do
Lamb.
have magic right now. I do.
Shh.
It hasn't been
Enough.
used yet, but I do have it.
Leave it.
If you have magic, make my hair blue.
It's not that kind of magic. It's more getting rid of curses magic.
Doesn't sound like you have magic to me. Your meat is burning.
Kind of like it crispy anyway.
Also, that's 3 gold for the meat. Each.
Of course.
Okay, you don't need to yell at us. You're very enthusiastic.
He'll toss the money over to him.
Okay, yeah, he
There you go.
tries to grab them and some of the coins clatter to the ground. Grabs the coins, shoves them in the same pocket, which is clearly bulging.
If this is such a problem to your area, why isn't Daimyo Takuma doing more about it?
The daimyo is a great man. He is doing everything in his power.
Such
But
as...
I mean, there's chalk just raining all over the town. What was he supposed to do about it? Shoot the chalk?
I think he would be able to have the resources to do a little more. He's a noble, is he not?
We can go talk to him while we're here.
I don't know that that's a good idea.
Why not?
Why not?
Is he not nice?
Oh.
I'm getting by your face and your body posture that he's not
Well,
nice.
He's been having some
Troubles.
trouble. Yes. He's not a big fan of visitors these days.
Love trouble?
Lamb.
I'm allowed to. I'm being a normal amount of friendly, Mule.
I don't think you're his type.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm saying
oh.
what kind of
Better not
troubles
be.
are. Why not?
Oh,
What?
I didn't understand. I'm so sorry, sir.
What? No, it's not.
Of course.
Anyway,
I'm confused. But that's neither here nor there.
don't worry about it.
The fire glow sure is lovely on his slightly red cheeks.
All right, so
is.
what kind of troubles? Is he sick?
I don't.
Is he in
No, I'm not
love?
his. I'm
Is
not
he
his best friend.
heartbroken? Does he have food poisoning?
Does he ever come out of his castle?
Well,
He's
not,
probably
to
just
see
can't
the
breathe.
people.
not much lately.
Ugh, we gotta go see this guy. Neil, right? Gotta go
Yeah.
see him.
I'll go talk to him.
Okay.
Me
well,
too.
It's your execution.
Do you think he'll execute us?
Maybe.
Has he executed anybody recently?
That would be
I think so.
not recommended unless he would like to start a conflict with the
You
City of Snow.
You think so? Oh, you're a funny guy. I like you a lot.
I'm not sure if I like you.
Have you ever had a pen pal? I never have, but I've always wanted one.
Is that like a dueling partner?
No, we write
it's
letters
where
back
you-
and forth to each other. And
that
I'll tell
sounds-
you about my day, and then you'll tell me about your day.
Sounds really boring.
Neil's gonna
But it
start
ca-
eating.
But I have a really exciting life, and you have a great life here at the inn, but I could give you traveler's perspective on the world, and you could give me your perspective on the inn.
I guess.
You can think about it before we leave. We'll probably be here for like at least a day, because I got hurt real bad, and so I need some sleep. Probably. I'm a fighter.
All right, well, the rooms are upstairs when you're ready. And I think we do a smash cut, like with the sound of a door closing,
Yep.
to you upstairs. And the rooms are just awful.
They're not great.
They're
Of course
individual rooms. And they are rooms without beds.
Neat.
I love sleeping on the floor. I've said it once, I'll say it again.
All right. So I think we can move on to the following day then.
Mm-hmm.
This
Oh,
guy cracks me up.
I love these two.
He's a shady motherfucker. I don't trust him.
I love him.
He
He's so weird.
Hiroshi is an interesting NPC. Okay, so the next day rolls around. You are going to have a -1 to your condition check for the day because you
Oh,
were
boy.
sleeping in squalor.
Oh no,
Yeah.
what will I ever do with a
I mean,
-1?
yeah, Lamb's fine.
Mule is not happy, I'm sure.
Lamb is the most fine.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, never mind.
Never mind.
Oh,
This is the first time.
like,
This
fuck this. We
in
should
a
have just
long
camped
time.
outside.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, okay. My character sheet is like slightly frozen.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
I can't believe I did so badly.
You got the same roll.
Aw.
You both have a condition of
4.
3.
No, that was I took my -1 because
Oh,
normally I
okay.
have +2.
Okay. So Mule has a 3. Lamb has a 4. Or
Yeah.
is that 5?
No,
Yeah.
it'll be 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you're
Oh yeah, I know it is 5. Just kidding.
Okay. So 5 is okay. Not great. But
Mule was probably awake on and off most of the night because he doesn't trust this guy not to like sneak in at night and steal their shit.
yeah. Well, and, like sleeping on the bare bleached wooden floor is not good for your
Yeah, the only-
joints.
The only hard surface he's ever fallen asleep on is the like open pages of a book, and that's because he was studying too damn hard.
You do have your health double, which I believe puts you both at full, and your NP is restored.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we see the two of you step out of your rooms, both like disheveled, and like look at each other.
How was your night?
Not great. It was very dusty.
Mm-hmm. Mule pats a little bit of chalk dust out of his hair.
I wonder why he doesn't have beds. It's very interesting.
Well, I mean,
My theory is that he had to sell them for money because there's nobody staying here.
they usually have something.
Well, yeah, I think
But-
my theory's great.
Yeah. I think you're right. Let's just get our stuff and get out of here.
I want to go talk to that guy, that grumpy guy.
Daimyo Takuma. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Stepping out into the brisk morning air, you're greeted with a disquieting sight. The entire town has been blanketed in a layer of white chalk. Windyknoll is only just now waking up, and the streets are empty and quiet, but you can faintly see a set of footprints in the dust before a sudden gust of wind stirs up miniature cyclones for a brief moment.
Yeah. Mule's gonna take a nice little kerchief and just put it to his mouth and nose. Ugh. This is awful.
It's so chalky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, this is one bad curse, I tell you what.
Just, Lamb, make sure you don't go yelling about how we've got the amulet. We already had...
The door slides open behind you. Hello! Good
Hi.
morning, both of you. Where are you going?
Where do you think?
I don't.
You don't think?
That's unfortunate for you.
Out?
We're going to... Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to go pay a visit to your daimyo.
We'll be back though.
Oh,
Don't worry, we won't be executed. I can guarantee
Don't
it.
worry about it.
If you die, can I keep your goats?
Yes.
Great, they look delicious.
You can't eat them.
Of course not.
That's our agreement. You can have them as long as you guarantee me. Look me in my eyes. Tell me. You're not going to eat them.
Right. Yes.
You promise.
Yes.
Say the words. I promise I won't eat your goats.
I promise I won't eat your goats.
He's lying.
There we go.
Personally.
Oh, that's fine. I'll be dead.
Let's just go and get this done.
We're going to break your curse. You're welcome.
Break the curse. Gotta love that song.
It's a thing we do.
Right.
Business. Remember?
Yes.
And pleasure.
As you walk off toward the castle, he walks up to Nono and Gideon, and you hear him say, "Hello!" And then there's like a crash.
I hope they bit him.
Drawing near Takuma Castle, you can see its walls have holes carved in the top that catch the wind and produce a low tone. The gray mountains loom above, making the town behind you appear almost in miniature. But once you're led inside, the atmosphere shifts noticeably. Soft, silk-upholstered couches and aromatic incense give the place an affluent air. An aide upon your name drop, Mule, will see you inside to an audience chamber. What? Oh, hello. Yes. Who are you?
Oh, I
I'm
take it
Lamb.
your attendant didn't inform you, or did you just forget?
He looks at Lamb. Oh, are you now? I can't imagine why they call you that. Oh, yes, Mule Herr Adelstein, correct? Please,
That's
come
correct.
in, come sit, come, does your servant, can she wait outside?
I'm not a servant.
Oh,
She can wait just outside.
Mule.
okay.
He just gives her a look like, please go along with this. Just this once.
Fine.
Just keep your eyes open for something
They're
else.
always open, unless I'm asleep.
Go outside, please. This won't take long.
I'm mad at you now. She goes outside.
All right. I think we
heart
like
breaks
see
a
the door slam. Ooh, that one's seemly.
She's very headstrong.
Why ever are you spending time with someone like that?
I spend my time with who I choose to make my time with. So, we were here in the area on some business on behalf of my father and the shrine at the City of Blossoms. I was just curious, what is going on? What is this business with the chalk, and why aren't you doing anything about it?
Oh.
Respectfully, my lord.
I'm sensing some judgment here.
Just a little.
Look, I would never go to Snowdrop or wherever it is you're from and tell you what to do with your town.
Well, you're not going to have a town for much longer if you continue to just ignore what's going on outside and let people leave. If you're happy with that, you can stay up here as long as you want, but eventually nobody's going to pay for all of your things.
I think you have an ability that would work here.
Well, I do.
A noble thingy.
I have a noble thing. My noble thing is somewhere.
I think it's in your class section.
Yep. Etiquette. So
See how your etiquette duel goes. It goes pretty
being
well.
fancy.
Yeah. Look. The castle is working just fine. It's not my fault that the chimes aren't working for the common folk.
I think it is your problem because the common folk are the backbone of your little enterprise here. Without them, you're not going to have much.
I will not be spoken to in this way. I will not.
With logic.
Look, ghosts are not. No. If you want to go get eaten by a ghost, you are more than welcome to go get eaten by a ghost. But you do not come in here and tell me that I, Daimyo Takuma, whose family has ruled this land for hundreds of years, should go get eaten by a ghost like a lamb.
Don't talk about her like that. You don't have the right.
Just commoner. I can speak of her how I please.
She's a commoner from my city.
Clearly, your standards are low.
So you're not going to do anything about what's happening in your town?
I have done all I can. The windmill has been sealed, the ghosts trapped inside.
Trapped inside the windmill?
Of course, I wasn't going to... go inside. Ugh.
What is it you do, then, anyway?
Huh.
Sit in here all day and drink tea?
I rule.
Really? Do you even know what that entails?
He looks around the room. Yes, I have a pretty good idea.
I don't think you do. Fine. Is there somebody down among the commoners that does things?
No, they're useless.
Really?
Well,
Noted.
point them at some Koneko goblins and they'll cut them to ribbons, but tell them to go fight a ghost and all of a sudden it's daimyo this and daimyo that and... I swear. It's like my family never did anything for them.
How did all that stop, if I may be so curious as to ask? I'm not intimately familiar with your history here.
How did what stop?
Apparently there were ghosts and some sort of curse that was happening. People were dying.
We built the castle, and for hundreds of years it worked.
When did it stop?
2, 3 weeks ago?
2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
What happened? Anything?
Chalk fell from the sky. You have a thick skull, don't you?
I'll let that slide for now. Where is this chalk coming from? And if you say the sky, so help me.
You'll what?
I have a few words with my father about the state I found this place in. And the shrine keepers over at the City of Blossoms. They're close family friends.
Roll etiquette.
Sure.
All I know is that it comes from the sky each morning. That's it.
All right.
Well, it was a person came through, asked about weapons.
Who was this
turned them
person?
Oh, I don't remember. They had yellow eyes.
I see. Is there anything else you can remember about this person?
They had a cloak. They're very dramatic.
All right.
Raised a fuss.
How
Good,
so?
because I would like you to leave.
Right. I'll be out of your hair in a minute. You can go back to drinking your tea and ignoring everything. I think I've heard all I need. Thank you. Please excuse me.
You're welcome.
I'll turn and march out and close the door way harder than it needs to be closed. Strictly speaking.
Can you roll strength for me?
Sure.
5. Okay, yeah. I mean, it slams loudly, but you don't quite break anything.
It wasn't intending to break it. It was just like. I'm sorry about that, Lamb.
About what?
He wouldn't have talked to us if you were in the room. It's one of the things that I hate about some nobles.
Fine.
Anyway, I found out a little information. Did you hear any of that?
Nope.
Okay. I think we have a familiar face to blame for a lot of what's going on here. It sounds like that guy passed through.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Let's get out of here. I'm sick of being in this castle.
Okay. I think this is a good point for us to take our final break of the evening. So we are going to step away for a short time, and when we return, we'll see if our good winter buds can figure out how to fix this problem.
Go Team Snow Kids! How to break this curse.
See you soon. Hello and welcome to the final hour of episode 2 of Travel. So, where are you heading off to, leaving Castle Takuma?
Where are we heading off
to?
I think we should go look at that windmill.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Miel is gonna lead in that general direction to go check it out since it's got ghosts.
Right.
In it?
Allegedly. Ghouls and ghosts and spooks.
You arrive at the windmill that marks the entrance to Windyknoll, and the door has been nailed shut. A sign hangs on the door that reads, "This building has been sealed on the order of Daimyo Takuma."
Well, he said he sealed ghosts in here. Lean in and take a look.
All right. Yeah.
Give a knock on the door, see if anything happens.
You hear your knock echo hollowly on the other side.
Huh. Okay. He just said that the chalk started falling from the sky one minute, like, a couple of weeks back, after someone came through wanting to deal in weapons.
So what does that have to do with ghosts?
He just said that they sealed them up in here and nobody's dealing with it. He's not interested in helping at all.
Well, we could go inside.
We could.
We probably let all the ghosts out. But I think that ghosts can walk through walls anyways, so they're probably not in here.
I'm going to interject and say that I'm infinitely disappointed that you didn't say, but I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Okay, continue.
Oh my goodness. Miola's gonna look around and just see if there's anything that looks like it could be a magical binding or seal or something of that nature that might be keeping ghosts inside.
Go ahead and roll, is it notice, I think is what they call the spot check, which I think is Dex and Int?
Notice? No. I don't see that.
Sense? Maybe. No. Okay, hold on. Let me just...
Perception, you mean?
Is it called perception?
Mm-hmm.
Perception.
Yep.
Weird. Yes, that is the thing.
Okay.
I swear it was called notice before.
Yeah.
Joke's on you.
Or maybe it's just called that in the book. Yeah, you don't see anything.
Okay.
Nothing immediately jumps out as a holy
Okay.
or spiritual symbol.
Well,
Huh.
we'll just go in real quick. Unless you want to go in, and I can wait outside.
I told you I was sorry about that. It didn't mean anything, okay?
Meant something to me.
I'm sorry. I
Okay.
won't do it again.
We're just supposed to be a team.
I know.
Okay. I forgive you.
Thanks.
All right, let's go inside and kick some ghost butt.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna need you to roll strength to bust down this door.
Easy.
I got this.
She's like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, her arms become as big as the rest of her body, and then she just pulls it off of them.
10.
That's why she's wearing a tank top.
Yeah,
dress.
you grab the handle and pull, and there's a screeching sound. And you just pull the door open, and the nails ping off into the street.
You've really been doing some training.
Yeah, that's all I was doing that whole time. Everybody was gone. There was nothing else to do.
You're really strong.
Well, I've always been really strong, but I'm just stronger now.
Yeah. All right, let's go in.
Ghosts. Ooh, are you in here? You gotta talk like them.
Hello?
No, you gotta do the ooh.
Your voice echoes back at you. The chamber here is, it's the one side of the base of the windmill. It's quite expansive. And there's a staircase that spirals up along the edge of the wall.
Let's go up.
All right.
The windmill shifts and creaks around you as you climb the shaky stairs. The stale air confirms the age of the structure, and on several occasions you find yourself needing to spit out cobwebs. Suddenly, the shadows rise around you and form into a creature with needle-sharp teeth in its slavering, hungry maw. I need you to roll Spirit against difficulty 7.
Okay.
Meow. Is it a ghost? Eek. All right, you are afflicted, Lamb, with shock 6.
Ugh.
Oh, hey,
shocked.
Mule is immune to shock anyway, so...
Wait, how do I-
So's Lamb.
Oh, just kidding.
I was waiting to see if you remembered.
How do I know that, though? Is that on my character
you
sheet?
put it in your notes.
Oh.
Yeah, so at certain levels you get a status effect immunity, and both of
Oh
you
my gosh,
picked...
I was supposed to get plus one extra when I concentrate this whole freaking time.
Yeah.
Well, notes are there for a reason and they're great.
So...
Yeah.
Whatever. Who cares?
You step back in surprise, and then the shadow dissipates.
Whoa.
You are
was
otherwise
weird.
unaffected.
Well, that was definitely a ghost, so now I've seen one.
Check that off your list, I guess.
I wasn't sure that they were real, but that one had really, really real teeth.
Right.
We're in their house. We have to be respectful.
Let's keep going. Respectfully.
We're coming up the stairs, if that's okay. She keeps going up.
I fucking die. Okay. Compose yourself, Dylan.
I
You
don't know
are
how
a
you do it.
dragon. After a short time, you reach the top of the windmill, its wooden gears clanking dully. As the last of you steps into the room, you see a shaft of moonlight coming through a singular round window in the ceiling and illuminating a black, crystalline feather that pierces the floor.
Uh-oh.
Look
Uh-oh.
at that.
Uh-oh. We should go back. We should go back.
Mm.
Black energy radiates off of
Yeah.
the feather, and it shatters. And I need to set up a thing.
This looks familiar.
This seems familiar to me.
It do. So the lightning crackles off of the feather, and it breaks apart and reveals a hideous spectral shape. I haven't finished cleaning up the battlefield, but we're going to move to it as this strange multi-armed creature emerges
Gosh.
in front of you.
It's a ghost.
It's a ghost.
It is. And we need to do initiative and
The screen
objects.
shatters and spins, and we go to the battlefield.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I love it.
Oh,
Listen.
man. Today is the day that we die. Just FYI.
Oh, this is fine.
All right. So
We'll be
it's
okay.
initiative.
Today's the day we die.
It's initiative.
We got this.
We're both effed.
We
Fine.
totally got this.
Sure.
Somehow.
Mm-hmm. All right, I need to do initiative.
I'm gonna buff the shit out of you now that I'm in the front row.
Can I? Well, no, I'm not going to do that. Here we go.
Can you what?
Nothing. I don't want to do it yet.
Okay. I mean,
7.
okay.
Bad.
Oof. That's what a... Okay, only one of those was a 1. I was like, is that your lowest possible? Because
Oh, God.
if so...
All right, initiative.
Come on. Nice.
Hey!
Neil has them smirts.
Yeah,
That int score comes through, man.
it really does. Does it have snake arms? I mean, kind of, but not like the Malisons from Tuesday. Fuck those guys.
Right.
Those guys are creepy.
Ghost.
Objects.
Okay.
A big nail.
A big nail.
Rusty nail.
Crates of something.
Okay.
Crates of chalk.
Crates. Yeah, it was Hiroshi the whole time. He would come up here and wait. This isn't Scooby Doo.
Or is it?
The gears. That's not how you spell that. I just misspelled gears 3 times.
Loose floorboard.
Nice. Loose
I'm gonna push the ghost down a hole.
floor.
Like a rope and pulley system
All
of
right.
some kind?
Rope and pulley. Need to put a line break there. I will add dust. There's a thick layer of dust everywhere.
Oh, goody.
Let me think. A broom.
Broom. Clearly hasn't been used.
Okay, so we have a big nail, crates, gears, loose like a box of tools. So like a hammer.
Tools.
Stuff. Yeah, tools.
All right.
Toolbox.
Toolbox, okay. Toolbox. Not tool Knox. Toolbox. Knox isn't here. I will add an armoire.
Ooh. A broken set of chimes.
Ooh, broken chimes. All right, I love it. Good shit. And
Stab
as
this ghost.
apparently always, because your int is insane, Mule, you will go first.
He's a smart boy.
Mm-hmm.
He is.
Let's see. All right. Well, Lamb, you ready to get pumped?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. I think. Yep. We're gonna give you an ice sword of desire. So
Ooh.
Oh.
damage boost.
Okay. Does that get me a +2, right?
Yep. That gives you a +2 to damage.
Hot diggity damn.
Am I still technically unarmed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we adjudicated that Mule can give you like ice spikes on your gloves.
Yep. So, gonna do the book comes out, floats beside him, starts glowing as he waves his hands and chants. Deepest winter which strikes with coldest cruelty, let thy power gather in my hand, ice sword of desire. And the ice kind of starts, the gusts start to swirl up and they go toward Lamb and they coalesce into these like shards of ice that are like spikes on her gloves.
Sick. All right. The ghost on its turn is going to use its special ability. So on a 4, I need to look up the status effects real quick. It pulls back and it like a face, like a head and a neck extends out of it. That looks vaguely reptilian, and it wails, shaking the walls of the room, and you are afflicted with exhaustion 7.
Ow.
Both of you.
Ow.
I think, does that affect both of you because of your conditions?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yikes. Okay, so you that's your spirit that is affected.
Wow.
And then it is going to attack Lamb.
I'm so intimidating.
It tries to bite you, and it does. For 4 damage, as what feels like very real teeth bite into your arm. And it is your turn.
I'm gonna punch it off of my arm.
Ethan.
I hope.
I know I get
Eric?
exhausted when people shout at me.
Oh god, here we go.
Hashtag relatable.
Mhm.
I'm gonna focus or what? Concentrate.
Concentrate? Okay.
And I get +2.
You do.
Who knew? Not me. Until I looked at my notes.
I've told you that so many times.
Stop! I know I'm an idiot. Okay, here I go.
All right, roll it.
Okay.
All right.
Critical dice. Critical die.
So we talked about this before we started the game. Not today, but like when we were doing character creation and whatnot. Because I had reread the rules for criticals, and I don't believe they say anything specific about a critical hit on an accuracy roll. But the general rules for oh, actually it does. Wait, never mind.
I
Oh
rolled
right, I
extra
was saying
die.
that for spells. So on a crit, the number of dice rolled for the damage check is doubled.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll be rolling.
There's a little box
2d10?
that says add a critical die.
Ah, gotcha.
So I'm doing that. Here I go. That should have been 2. Yeah. Okay, cool.
You
Cool.
punched
It
the
was.
fuck out of this ghost, dude.
Yes, I do.
Does it have your bonus from the Ice Sword of Desire?
It should. Yep.
On the damage?
Yep. It does.
Sweet.
Okay, so you take, or it takes 11. It actually takes less than 11 points of damage. You notice this as like you punch into it, and it's like punching through taffy.
Yeah.
Ew.
It takes that much damage, and it recoils, and you see its arms shift briefly into the shape of like feathered wings before turning back into arms. Mule, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, next up for Lamb's battle materials,
Battle
I'm gonna
buffs.
cast. Yeah, battle buffs. I'm gonna cast Mage-Matic Shield on her
Ooh.
to give her a little bit of defense, which means he has to touch her. Oh no, cooties. So yeah, he's just going to reach over and put a hand on her, and it will kind of start to glow. Let me do the magic check.
Lamb senpai.
Nice.
Kawaii.
I don't have a chant for that. I'll do that another time. But
Okay.
he says cool words.
It's very cool.
It's very cool.
The tails of his coat whip out. It's awesome.
Yep, it's pretty
Dope.
sweet. So you now get 1 defense point. So anytime you take damage from enemy attacks, you can take 1 off of that.
Okay.
Nice.
That lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay, so like for the
This will
whole
be over
combat.
in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ghost is gonna do pretty much the exact same thing it did last turn.
Bite me.
It wails again. Ooh, great! I didn't roll the same number twice. Hell yeah. I mean, oh no.
Shock.
It's not. It's I forget what it's called, which is why I'm flipping through the book real quick. It is. Where is the fucking chart with all of the status effects on it? God damn it. Poison,
Poison. No.
which is your strength. You feel as it keens, you feel the strength sapped from your strong arms.
Poison what?
7 again. And then it tries to bite you.
Bite me.
Okay. It does that. It does that thing that you said it should do. But not a whole lot. You take 1 damage.
Yeah.
It extends again, the ghostly form of its body, becoming almost quadrupedal for a moment as it reaches out with its jaws. But it only like grazes you as you pull away. And it's your turn.
Punch it again.
Punch it.
Punch it again.
Punch it.
That I don't believe hits. That's a 7. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Where's your +2 coming from?
I don't know. That wasn't supposed to be there. From concentration. I'll take it away.
Okay.
Out of my thing. I forgot to remove it. But
Right.
that's fine. I would have probably concentrated anyway.
Yeah, it would have. Well, I mean, it would have missed either way. So just go ahead and uncheck it. Don't bother spending that MP.
Okay.
All right, Mule.
Okay. Is there any other
Is there a
buffs?
buff number 3? You safety 0.
I could, but she seems like she's okay. But maybe I will do that. I'm okay. After last time.
And
Yeah, that's true.
there's nothing for like maintaining multiple spells, is there?
Nope. Nope. You just cast them and they're
Okay.
there. It's not like D&D. There aren't concentration spells. Thank
Yeah.
God. Stuff just stacks. Yeah. So
All right, yeah.
he will do the safety 0 thing. So once again, he's gonna tap a hand onto her. The target's heart is shrouded in light, so it's a gentle little soft white glow. As I
Cool.
try to cast the spell, let's see what happens. Still works.
Yeah.
So now, congrats, Lamb. If you fall to 0 HP, you will pop back up with 1 instead.
Heck yeah.
No death
Alright.
for me today.
Get in there and fuck shit up.
I'm trying. My
The-
strength has been reduced.
The ghost sort of spins in place and whips around and tries to attack you.
Yay.
Because you've been
Well, at
casting
least
a
I'm
lot
at-
of magic.
At least I'm at full HP for the moment.
And it misses.
Cool.
It swings around and like this huge reptilian jaw swings out toward you, but you just step back. And it just whiffs. Lamb.
Okay, I'm concentrating and I'm grabbing that broom.
All right.
Actually, no, I'm going to grab the big nail
Okie doke.
to go with my ice gloves.
Yeah.
And she's just going to try and punch it and stab it with the rusty nail.
Pound it.
Here I go.
Oh my god, you crit again! Roll that damage.
Okay. 9.
What's good?
Oh, go Lamb! Good girl.
Yeah, you swing with this nail and it like catches on the iron and is part of it is pulled away, like tearing cloth off of it. Yeah, it I don't know, it looks at you, you think? Maybe angrily? It's hard to tell. Mule.
Okay. Let's see. Well, now that I'm done being the buff master,
I should put some icons on Lamb.
it's time to also get in there and fuck shit up. I think I'm gonna cast Shooting Star. So
Alright.
we'll do the magic check and then I'll do all the cool dramatic things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't fail, but this is versus the enemy, so I don't think it works.
That does not beat its condition.
Yeah, okay. So he starts to cast, but whatever he was doing sort of fizzles.
I think the spell casts, but you notice like the shooting star shoots out and it just envelops it.
Yep. All right, well, that's what I got.
All right. It drops down onto 4 of its arms, other parts of it just sort of waving around, and it's going to lunge at you again, Mule.
Okay.
That hits.
Only just. Damn it.
I'm rolling real low on the damage, though.
Thank God.
That's good.
Last time you were like 9, 7.
Yeah.
7.
I
No,
know.
Mako is just shredding you. All right.
See.
So it lunges forward and like clamps onto your leg.
Try to kick it off a little bit.
Yeah. Lamb, it's your turn. Buffed to all heck.
Yeah, I'm gonna use what thing do I want to use? I'm gonna pick up the crate and try and trap it under the crate, or like in the
Okay.
crate, slam it down on top of it. Okay, here I go. Oh.
That does not hit.
That's so weak.
Yeah, you
I'm in a weakened
drop
state.
you drop the crate down onto it, and then it bubbles up through the cracks between the wood.
Oh, I don't like that.
And it changes shape. And you see a young man, probably a little taller than Mule, with red skin and white hair and yellow eyes, that is just smiling at you. Mule, it's your turn.
Fuck that guy.
Hi, bud.
I just remembered a thing that I can try to do. What's your condition right now? Your condition check, Lamb?
5.
5.
Yeah.
I could cast a thing that will let you re-roll your condition check to try and shake that. It's chancy though.
Yeah.
It's less chancy with Lamb.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, I will do that. It's another touch thing, so we'll give her a little pat on the arm and chant a thing, which I do have this time. A water still impure, restore that which time is twisted. And we'll cast magic.
Hey.
Oh God!
Oh my God! The first time it is a campaign first. To be fair,
Fumble point.
you both earn a fumble point.
Hey, it's the first time he's cast that spell. Maybe he's just not as good at it.
Yeah, well, and I
Yeah.
think the spectral form of Aishma
Yeah.
says, "Oh, someone else for me to kill."
Mm.
And you feel like a chill run down your spine. As
Yep,
he,
and that distracted him soundly from doing magic the right way.
yeah. So you do spend the MP,
Yep. I
but
dumped the MP, but no good.
he lashes out with the dagger toward you, Mule,
Okay.
and just misses.
Yeah, because that was a panic backstep.
Yeah, you've stepped away. It's only a matter of time before you're dead like the rest. Lamb.
You know, I didn't get to punch this guy in the face last time, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Could you roll a perception check for me?
Yeah.
This is not your action.
7.
You feel a familiar sensation coming from your pack of
Oh,
something rattling around.
My magic, my magic, my magic. She runs over to, or she opens up her bag and pulls out the amulet.
Okay, so it's going to be your turn to pull the box out.
That's fine.
So we roll back around to Mule
Okay.
as
well,
Lamb is just like digging around in her pack.
My magic!
The amulet! All right, well, he's going to distract our friend.
Okay.
With just a fucking shooting star spell because fuck this guy, thing, ghost, whatever. So we know the drill.
That does not defeat its condition.
Nope. So that
Unfortunately.
flies. Well, yeah, wait. Oh, that's right. It's condition. I keep thinking it's
Yeah.
initiative. Shit.
I know it's hard to track both, but it's sort of like attacks are your armor, and then magic is your condition. So if they have a low condition, magic is really good against them, but typically they'll have a higher initiative to compensate.
Yeah.
So
So no dice.
alas.
I am the most useful right now in this fight.
Uh,
And by
I,
useful, I mean useless.
you cast the shooting star, and it like hits him in the face, and he turns back grinning with like blood dripping down from the same place where you stabbed him in the fight before. And it is going to he's gonna try and stab you again,
Go for it.
because that's what he does. And I think that hits. That's a 12, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Oh my god.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean he cuts across your shoulder. And
Ow.
we come to Lamb's turn.
I got it.
The box pops open. You withdraw the medallion, and everything goes sort of quiet for a moment. A soft glow emanates from Lamb and the amulet before bursting outward and bathing the whole room in golden light. The creature struggles against the light, its arm held before its face as if bracing against a powerful wind. Darkness is wicked away from it in tendrils until the light fades, and a six-winged dragon with a wispy curling tail hovers in front of you.
Hello.
It blinks, and it looks around, sort of maybe confused at the room, and then it moves up right into your face, Lamb, and holds out two very, very small paws.
She puts her hands on them.
It does a little like up and down with each of them, and then twirls and goes out the window. And you hear a whoosh that rattles the walls in the window.
Well,
Curse is broken.
I guess so.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I can take care of this. It'll be fine. Are you okay?
Not as bad as the other day, so yes.
I'll get you patched up. Let's just get out of here first.
Yeah.
So, stepping outside of the windmill, you can still see this shockwave of wind that is blowing all of the chalk away. The small dragon you can see just hovering a little bit over the windmill, and you hear a faint chirp from it, and then it disappears. And I think this is where we're going to end our episode. You will get a reward from the daimyo, but I think it is best that we handle that when the whole party is present. So I will work that into the beginning.
Hiro to meet him.
Yeah, I will work that into the beginning of episode 3. So thank you all so much. Let's do shoutouts. Let's do that stuff that we do that I remember how to do. Jess.
Yay! What
Tell us
am I
about
supposed to do at this part again?
yourself.
All right.
What
stuff
are you
I
up
do.
to? What where can people see you?
Blah. I am on Encounter Roleplay things on Tuesdays. Coming up will be a Vampire the Masquerade game that Lindy will
Ooh.
be running, as a matter of fact.
Yo.
So that should be darker than this. And coming up later, I will be running some things on other channels, and then I'm here every Saturday around about this time, alternately for this, and playing my other blue-ish wielding blue-haired disaster son in From Dust. And then I'm gonna go play Hakuoki after I take a quick break from here, and you can all come to my
Yes.
channel, and we will smooch samurai husbandos.
Yes. Summer.
Yeah, I do things on the internet. I have a channel here on Twitch called Off the Table. That's off_the table, where we stream Monday through Friday. Currently, our only day off is Thursdays, but that's going to be changing here in the next couple of weeks. You can follow me on Twitter at Just a Summer Job if you're curious about all the other stuff I do, but you can catch me here every Saturday playing two vastly different games.
And vastly
But you
different
know what?
characters.
Yeah, and I almost died today, but
Nah.
episode 2. What can you do?
Yeah.
It's just a thing on your channel, Dylan.
It is. It fucking is. Like, I don't.
It's like weird.
It's uncanny. Yeah. And real quick, I'll pop up Jolie's. That's not the. Why is my stream deck so fucked up with my shortcuts for this? I'm gonna have to fix some stuff offline. Anyway, I'm gonna pop up Jolie's screen and point out that you can follow him on Twitter at Joliolio and on Twitch at twitch.tv/penpaperpals. He was here for the first hour, so go follow him there. And Lindy, who unfortunately could not make it, is Laugh Love Lindy pretty much everywhere, so make sure to give her some follows. We will be back with this show, I believe, in 2 weeks. But follow me on Twitter at NRSS for all the most up-to-date scheduling stuff. You can also follow me here on Twitch to get alerts for when we go live. And you can check out like my events tab. I try to fill that out every week so that you can plan which streams you want to catch. We will be back live here on Tuesday for the League Tomb of Annihilation, and then again on Wednesday when I will be starting the Banner Saga for the first time. So I'm stoked for that.
Oh, you're gonna cry.
Yeah. Oh boy.
It's
Great.
so good, but crying. It's like Oregon Trail, but Vikings and sadness.
Yes. So I've been wanting to play that game since before it came out, when like when outlets started covering the development, and I saw the art direction for it. I was like, I need to play this game.
Same. It's really good.
Hell yes. Awesome. Okay, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for that. And we will not be back on the 8th. We are going to be taking a day off for that stream. So just a quick heads up on that. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching and for cheering on these lovely, lovely anime babes. These characters are the best. I love them. I love them so much. Thanks to the two of you for sticking it out and playing this tonight. Even after I almost killed you a little bit.
You can't get rid of us.
I can't. It's impossible. Oh no, what a problem. God, it's just the worst.
The worst. It sucks so much.
Yeah, so I'm out of brain, so thank you all so much again, but most importantly, have a wonderful rest of your night. Good night.